What's going on, everybody? Good to see everyone here. This Monday night is going to be crazy, guys. So just hold on tight. All right, might be a shit show, might not be. We'll see. It's going to be a quadruple blind here tonight, guys. So, just hold on tight. Got my replay going. There we go. All right, fixed it. All right, there we go. I will get into that in a second. I don't want to get too far behind in the chat, so I do want to say hi to a couple people here really quick. I'm going to use my phone. It's a little easier. Top Dog's in the house. Cheers, John. Good to see you. Whiskey Food Dude is in the house. Says cheers, Dusty Dan and everyone. Doug H is in the house. The Turks, obviously, are in the house, as well as Mr. Whiskey Uncensored, Ben himself, and Eric. Cooler Running's in the house. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. MC is in the house. Slapshots Roadhouse. What's going on, man? Hope you're feeling all right. Sugar Kitty's in the house. Good to see you. Jeff Perkins in the house says, what's going on, everybody? Kathy Graves is here. Cheers, everyone. Just listening while I'm working. Appreciate that, Kathy. Had a great time with you the other night. Amy Bohm is here. Had a great time with Amy as well. Tater Dom is in the house. Cheers, Dan and chat. Shauna Marie D is in the house. Cheers. Everyone, cheers, Shauna. Good to see you. Awesome. Yes. Sugar Kitty, Kathy Graves, the hostess with the mostest. That's awesome. I had a great time with the Graves the other night and 21090. Eric was there. Really, really good time. Christopher David was over there as well for some people who know him in chat. So, guys, tonight is going to be a pretty crazy blind tasting here. So, I had sent samples to Eric and Katie and Ethan, and then Eric sent samples to me and Ben. So we were going to kind of go back and forth and go through these samples. So we'll have time to taste them and nose them and everything like that. Guys, do you guys want to do 30 seconds? You want to go legit time, or? I mean, it's your week.
Let's do it.
Yeah, may as well, right? May as well.
It depends on how the word that was given to me. What do you call it? I forgot already. Tony Two Toes may be a blind, and other people were calling it like just. I forget. God,
Cam Lochner says you got that dusty feeling, and it's gone. Whoa. EJ's in the house. Cheers. Good to see you. Bourbon Runner's in the house. Cheers. Good to see you as well. Mark Mace, the man, the myth, the legend. Good to see you, Mark. Christopher David's here. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Had a great time with you the other night. That was fun. Independent Joe is here. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate it. Keith Thompson's here. Proud to say I got the last Dusty debut. Did you, Keith? That's awesome, man. I'm just, it's crazy the amount of support you guys gave for that, man. It's awesome. Can't believe I sold out. Joe Graves in the house. Cheers, Joe. Again, thank you for everything. You're in Kathy's hospitality, and the food was outstanding. Had a really good time. Jeffrey Wax in the house. Hello again, whiskey friends. Cheers, Jeff. Alex Briere's in the house. What's going on, Moose? Good to see you, bud. So we got 32 in chat, guys. I do want to make an announcement here really quick. With a lot of peer pressure. No, not really. I went and made a Patreon, guys. I did it. It's out. It's published. So if you guys are interested, go take a look. I tried to make the perks in there pretty inviting. So I know it was a long time coming. I should have had one up a long time ago, and I'll make some tweaks and stuff like that to it as we go on, and add some perks and stuff like that too. I just got to kind of get used to that platform, because I don't really go on it unless I'm looking at someone else's Patreon. So there's a lot of stuff in there. There's a lot of places to post pictures and links and stuff like that. So the Patreon is up. Let me see if I can actually post that link to the top here really quick. Let's see. Oh my goodness, that's a. see here. Oh shoot, where'd I go? Did I hop off screen? Am I here? Okay, I'm here. This computer's weird.
Where am I again?
It's early. We're all still here.
No. Why can't I? That's weird.
Will it not let you pin it or something?
Yeah, I can't pin it for some reason. Unless we post it in the chat, then I might be able to pin it. Is there a way to post it in the regular chat?
Should be.
Yeah.
Because I can't. For some reason, I can't.
Yeah, you just copy and paste.
Joe Anderson's in the house. Joe, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Bear Doyle is here. Cheers, Bear. Good to see you. Salty Lettuce in the house. What's going on, Salty? Just saw you over at Nathan's live. Whiskey Food Dude, Alex Beer. JG's in the house. Whiskey Cheers. Cheers, buddy. Good to see you.
So the term given to the blind was sadistic.
Sadistic?
Which could also apply to the blind Eric gave us last week.
That's what I was going to say. That's probably more fitting.
Yeah. Mark Gregory's in the house. Can a mod pin things? Yes, Mark. I think they got that now. All right, so Joe got it here.
I believe a managing mod can.
Managing mod. Let me see. Where did
It's
he?
like a new thing.
Yeah, I saw that. There's two different types of mods now. Where is this? Let me see if I can just post this really quick. No, of course not. Why can I not pin?
I don't know if that is that the right link.
I'm not sure.
Doesn't look right.
No, it doesn't. But it's weird. I don't know if you did Patreon right, Dan.
No.
Maybe you did. Maybe it's just the first part of that link. Look, I got this, I think.
Let me see here.
How many people does it take to set up a dang Patreon? Jeez.
Yeah, man. I got it.
Okay, I got it.
You got it? So it does work?
1 second.
That link does definitely not work.
There.
Okay,
Sent.
work. All right, so that one.
Yes, that should be the right one. Try that one.
Let's see.
Yeah, that one to it.
I think the first one somehow linked to us as well, like through you or something. I don't know how on earth the
That's really weird.
Patreon site pulled it, but the second one should be good.
Why? Why is it not letting me pin the message? I don't understand. I'm scrolling right over top of it to try to pin it, and it's not doing it. Why?
So Ben, I'll catch you up like the way that I did for Dan. I adjusted the questions based off of the format that Matt did on Friday.
Oh, wonderful.
So,
Hardcore.
hardcore. There's no
Except for he
hardcore,
said
but
there's multiple variations of hardcore. Not every one is going to be like that.
That's true. Yeah, that's very true. Aiden's in the house. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Whiskey RN is here. Cheers. Cam, Drift Drams coming in clutch again. All right, guys. So let's get this thing started. I says Sugarcane says, remember you have to be in YouTube. You can't be on StreamYard, etc. Yeah, see, I'm on here now, but for some reason I cannot. It's not allowing me to pin it. Like I got. Why? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's really weird. I mean, I've been able to pin things before, but for some reason I'm not able to pin this.
This is why Dan hasn't done this yet, because he doesn't know how.
Yes. I'm a rookie, man. I'm a rookie. Damn, I don't know. I'm literally trying to copy that link and it's not working.
I think I'm the only somewhat tenured channel at this point that doesn't have a Patreon. No.
Got to get it set up, man. Got to get it set up. I'm gonna pressure you now into doing it.
My biggest thing is I'm concerned about being able to pull off, a schedule on rewards just because of that's my biggest holdback is just that I'm worried about not being able to deliver.
Yeah, I got you. All right. So, do you guys want to ask? Should we ask each other the questions? That way, we all drink and nose at the same time, and then go again, 30 seconds and then stop, and then we all give our answers. You want to do it that way? That way we don't all have to wait. Does that work?
Wait, are the same questions going to work for both blinds?
No, they're different.
It'd be a different set of questions.
That's what I said.
So it's just basically the timer running at the same time.
Yeah, that's gonna be the tricky part.
Let's alternate so that way.
All right, we'll do that. We'll do that. All right,
make it a little
easier.
Did
I pour these? Oh, you've already got them poured.
Yes,
you should pour them.
All right. Sure, Case says otherwise. Be careful what login you have. Must be the channel owner. Interesting. I don't know. Again, I have no idea why I can't copy the link, but like I'm on the page. Why can't I copy the link? Such a rookie, man. Such a rookie. See, I got the links right here, but
no worries, y'all. At this rate, we'll start the blind by
10 o'clock.
7:30 latest.
You're an hour behind. What are you worried about?
I'm not worried for me.
And as I have like 72 bottles to send those to, at this point, I need to get with you this week because I've actually lost track of them all. Because I want to get them out the door because I have too many and I'm literally losing track.
And you're out of space.
Cam Lochner says, let's help that. Hit that like button. Thank you, Cam. Much appreciated. All right, so let's go ahead. While Ben's pouring this, let's see. I sent my samples to Eric and the Turks, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. All right. Guys, did I do numbers or letters?
Letters.
Letters? Okay.
I got numbers, so hopefully we're drinking.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
There you go.
That's how to confuse somebody right there, right? All right. So on glass number 1, on the nose, I need you to tell me the age of this whiskey. Glass A, glass number 1. I need you to tell me the age of this whiskey. And Eric, do you have a timer?
Off the nose?
I do.
Yeah, off the nose. And then again, so it's going to be 5 points if you're correct. 4 points if you're within 1 year. 3 points if you're within 2 years. 2 points within 3. 1 point within 4 years.
I can run the timer for theirs if you want.
All right. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's right.
2 seconds to get it ready.
No problem. All right. Now we got this shit show underway. Here we go. It's happening now. All right.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, we ready?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So you can go ahead and begin nosing.
Cheers.
Eric and the Turks. Eric and the Turks can begin nosing.
And go.
Wish I had some music. I don't have any Matt Madness music, but I can improv for you if you want. 22 likes, 32 in chat. Also, thank you, Joe. Much appreciated. John Kranz is here. What's going on, John? Good to see you, buddy. I need to pour myself something to drink here. I don't have anything.
I think there's some shenanigans going on.
And time.
All right. So we will start with Mrs. Turk. What is your guess for the age on glass A?
Hedging bets. I'm going to say 12 years.
12 years, says Katie. Okay. Mr. Turk?
So I said 8. I think there's some shenanigans with the aging on that one.
Okay. 8 years.
Shenanigans on A already.
Never.
Eric, what do you got?
It's funny because at first I was thinking 12, and then I was like, I might hedge and go down to 8. So now I'm just going to split the difference to them, and I think just go 10.
Just go 10? Okay.
But I think that Ethan may be right. I think that
All right. So now are we all right, so now we're gonna alternate. Are we gonna do the palate too?
let's do let's do all nosing rounds first, and then all tasting rounds first.
Okay,
so
that works.
We
All right,
stay
that
in
works.
sync with like your blind.
Okay, so are we going to do all your guys' questions first, or are we just gonna? We're still going to
No.
alternate.
Let's just go back and forth. Yeah.
All right,
So like
perfect,
we'll do A,
perfect.
then you do A. Yeah.
All right. All right, I'm ready. Actually, I need to take a sip.
All right. So let me get my clock ready. Okay.
How confident are you guys in your answers?
I'm not.
Didn't answer anything yet, Ben.
Exactly.
So for A, I just want you to tell me if it's a bourbon, a rye, or a Tennessee whiskey for 3 points.
It's gonna be the same fucking line as last week.
It's not the same blind as last
you
week.
said bourbon, rye, what?
Or Tennessee
American
whiskey.
Tennessee whiskey. Okay.
Tennessee
Cheers,
whiskey.
cheers, Saucy. Good to see you, buddy. All
All
right.
right, you guys
So
ready?
bourbon, rye, or bourbon? With some charcoal.
Yeah, bourbon, rye, Tennessee whiskey. Got it.
All right, go ahead, guys.
I hope you throw him a curveball, Eric, like a Tennessee rye.
That'd be messed up, man. That's tricky. I know it. I think it's not one.
It is tricky.
I'm
That's
kind
time.
of stuck between. That's time.
That's time.
Damn. All right, I'm going to go with the Tennessee whiskey. I think. Although I think it's a bourbon, but
It's either bourbon or Tennessee whiskey because they really can't tell the difference on the
Mm.
nose. But I'll go bourbon. I'll do the other side of it.
yeah, I think I'm wrong. But
And I think I'm wrong, so it's perfect. Hey, maybe you could take the crappy side this time. This way, when you do the blind on Friday night, you can hit the winner that night, you know?
thank you, Doug H. Doug H has just become a dust bunny. Appreciate that, man. Thank you, Doug. Much appreciated, guys. David Bass is in the house. Cheers, Dusty, Dan, and everyone. Cheers, buddy. Robert Shea is here. Cheers, Robert. Good to see you. Jeff says he really hopes it's the same blind as last week. Jeff, that's messed up, man. No, Joe Graves, that is not Coke Zero. That is just regular Coca-Cola. That's all that's over here in the fridge. So that's all I got.
And dude, if you fill your last tears, you're going to be giving away a dusty bottle a month.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of hard to say.
Yeah. I mean, I got some bunkered away to hold me over for a little bit, but
12 dusty bottles gone as a clip. I mean, you'll be all right, but
all right, so now we're gonna go to glass number 2 or B for Turks. So on the nose, I need you to tell me if this is a bourbon, a wheated whiskey, or a finished whiskey.
Yeah.
Again, on the nose for 3 points, if this is a bourbon, wheated whiskey, or a finished whiskey for 3 points. Ben, you got that timer?
yep.
All right. When you guys are ready, you can go ahead and begin.
And go.
Ooh.
Toodly doodly doodly dee. Toodly doodly toodly dee.
psyching me out,
Toodly
man.
doo. Doodly toodly toodly toodly. Toodly doodly doodly doodly. Toodly doo. Toodly doo. Toodly doo. Totally do. Totally do. Totally do. Totally do.
Dust Bunny
And
said, "I
time.
got to correct my Dusty Dare Sagamore 7 tonight too." Awesome, Shauna. That's awesome. Please let me know what
Exactly
you
the
think
same.
about
Exactly the same production quality as the shelf turds.
that. That's funny. Bourbon Runner says it's Dickel 9. Oh god.
Nickel 9 bourbon. Get it right.
Cam says ain't nothing like grabbing your scuzz brush and chasing those dust bunnies from under your rack. That's funny. Oh my god. I contacted Australia. They gave me some places. Look, that's awesome. Yeah, Shauna Marie, let me know what you think of the pick. Again, appreciate you picking that up. All right, guys. So on the nose, for 3 points, Mrs. Turk, what was your guess?
Weeded.
All right.
Wheated.
Weeded.
All right. And Mr. Turk,
Same.
weeded. All right.
Let's see what color
And-
looks silly.
Mr. Desmarais, what do you have, sir?
That'll
I'm
work.
really just gonna throw a wild guess out here, but I'm gonna say bourbon.
Okay.
Dan's like, okay, yep. You're gonna look like an idiot this time. All right.
How
Excellent,
confident
all of them.
were you guys in that? Feel pretty good about it?
I think so.
All right.
Hard to say.
Cheers, Darrell. Good to see you, man. Good to see you here. Peter White's in the house. Cheers, Peter. All right. So now we move on to Glass B, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
Class B on
Sorry.
Eric's.
This is too much for my brain to process. All right.
Yes,
my
this is
turn.
definitely difficult.
We haven't even started sampling yet. So this is good. All right. So for Glass B, you have to let me know, is this a product of what Kentucky distillery?
God damn it.
God damn it.
Okay.
These
I'm
may or
gonna
may
go-
not be the exact questions that were asked last
Yeah.
week. I don't know.
Also, there's no multiple choice in this one. It's just straight up guess.
No, I'm just saying that he asked a lot of different questions last week, and I may have adapted the blind to to what he was doing to keep you guys current.
Okay.
So,
God damn. All right.
all right, you guys ready?
He wants to see if I could score less points this week.
I think
He
that
just
I'm going
wants
to
to
score
kill
less
my
points than you did
confidence
last
anymore.
week. So,
All right. I'm ready.
all right, go ahead, guys.
That smells so familiar. What the hell is that?
No, you're doing it. You got to keep them on their toes, Eric. Just
Yeah.
keep it rolling.
What the hell is that? That smells so familiar. What the hell is that?
37 seconds remaining.
3 seconds remaining. 2 and time.
What?
I will tell you the one good thing is that Matt wasn't like he was a little loose on the clock. It wasn't like 30 seconds exactly. It was like what
Yeah.
the song was. So some of them were 35, I think, was the shortest, and some of them were 45 seconds. I think.
Yeah, I saw that too.
So that at least helps a little bit. But
Dude, I am clueless on this. I have not.
So we're going to alternate, right? So I go first this time?
Yes,
All right. I'm going to throw my idea out there, and I'm going to say turkey.
I'm gonna. That's what I was thinking. I'm gonna go beam. I don't get a lot of nuttiness on the nose though, but
I got something just a little funky in there, but funky. But wasn't like it wasn't like really funky, you know.
Damn.
So it wasn't like wearing treads and a tie-dye t-shirt, but it was a little funky.
that's hard, man. Whoops. You need to make me a wrench so I can share your patron link. I thought you were. That's weird. All right. All right. So now we move on to glass number 3 or C. So on this nose, I need you to tell me if this is a bourbon, a rye, or an American whiskey. Bourbon, rye, American whiskey on the nose for 3 points.
Are you ready?
Yep.
80.
You may begin when the music starts. No, that's fine. I don't have any music. I'm sorry. You can go ahead whenever you guys are ready.
Begin. Extra points if you know what game that's from.
For what is it?
Begin.
Begin. I don't know. Begin. Well, I have no idea. Is it like an old school game, like Nintendo, Sega Genesis? I don't know. I have not a clue.
I'll give you very old school.
Begin.
And time.
There we go.
I'll answer first this time, so it doesn't look like I'm just copying off of Ethan.
All right, go ahead, Cheater. What do you got?
I got. I'm going to say it's a rye.
All right, you're going to say that is a rye.
Nope.
Okay.
Not Mortal Kombat. I'm not old enough.
Ethan, you want to go ahead and do next?
Sure. So I'm going to split the difference and say bourbon because I was on the fence between bourbon and rye.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say rye.
You're going to say rye.
All right. Well, this is the first time I felt good about this answer because, not because I'm confident in myself, only because Katie agreed with me.
There's definitely no
Smart
confidence
man.
here.
So Sugar Kitty has the right era for the game.
Sugar Kitty does? Where did he say?
It's older than Mortal Kombat and younger than. I'm sorry. Yeah, older than Mortal Kombat and younger than Pong.
Okay.
That doesn't work.
Yeah, guys, on off cameras here. Cheers, man. Good to see you. Yeah, on so Friday night, it's all going down. So going up against some stiff competition, that's for sure. Got Jason from the Mash and Drum, and you got Jeffrey Wack from Hello Again Whiskey Friends. So Jeff's already advanced, one round from the qualifier into this round now, and it's gonna be hard, man. It's gonna be fun though. Again, I wouldn't honestly want to go up against anybody else. So I'd be happy with the outcome from whoever wins. So
Yeah, Friday night will be entertaining. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think he could have picked 3 better people to go together. Like, he's done a great job of pairing.
turn to people.
Yeah, nothing like friends against each other.
Yeah, it's all good. And then I think it's a double header on Friday, right? Because Cliff and who else goes? Cliff. I forgot who Clifton was going up against. I can't remember. Sarah, maybe from
think
Bourbon
so.
Night? Yeah, maybe. I can't remember.
No, I think she's the week after mine. I could be wrong though.
Winky, blinky, dinky, pinky. Oh shit! All right. Whose turn is it now? It's our turn. Are we on C?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So on C,
Give us
you have to let me know if this is finished in a toasted barrel, if it's double oaked, or it's not finished.
Oh my god, man!
What? So
Okay.
if
Ben,
it's
did you not watch
toasted,
Friday?
double,
Yeah.
I watched.
Okay. Yeah. So it's was this whiskey finished in a toasted barrel, a double oaked barrel,
Or
or
not
is it not
finished at all.
finished? Correct.
All right.
Interesting.
And if
Yeah.
you guys are good,
Yeah, I'm ready.
you ready, Ben?
Sure.
All right, go ahead, guys.
So how would you answer this, Eric, if it were finished in like a sherry barrel?
Well, it's not finished in a sherry barrel. So it's either a not finished whiskey or it's finished with one of those finishes, toasted or double oaked. So if you thought it was sherry, then your nose
You're
is
wrong.
really messed up at this point.
You're wrong.
Is Ben adding the music? And that's time.
Damn. Okay, double oaked.
Yep, so it's
Toasted.
either toasted, double oaked, or not finished at all.
I'm just gonna say not finished.
All right.
Although
I'm gonna
it smells like it's finished.
I'm
but
gonna go
not
toasted
in
because I feel like it was tamped down but not turned up.
that. John Kranz, cheers, man. Got the bunnies.
Oh, I wonder if I could split screen this. I haven't tried to do that. Supposedly you can do that on this phone.
All right.
Kelsey Diamond's in the house. Cheers, man. Yeah, either way, I mean that's these blinds are hard. I mean, I did pretty well the other night, at the Graves with like the proof I was pretty on. I was able to pick out. I think I have more trouble on the nose, to be honest with you, with some things. So
Got it.
that's gonna be tricky. But all right, so we are gonna move to glass D, or number 4. And on the nose, I need you to tell me if this is a rye, a wheated whiskey, or a finished whiskey. Rye, wheat, or finished whiskey.
Rye, wheat, or finished.
Rye, wheat, or finished. All right, and you guys ready?
Ready?
All right, you may begin.
Go.
You're so odd.
10 seconds.
Big Vic's in the house. Cheers, Big Vic. Good to see you, my friend.
And time.
Love it.
All garbage, copyright-free music.
All right. Let's go with Ethan. We'll start with Ethan this time.
Sweet, I get to go first. So that threw me a little bit, but I'm gonna say finished.
Okay. All right. We will go to Katie.
Finished as well.
Okay. All right, and Eric.
Well, I'll just be stupid then and answer wheat whiskey.
Wheat. Okay.
Wheat.
Wheat
Wheat.
whiskey.
Wheat. How do you guys feel after that nosing round?
Maybe at 25%. I'm hoping I at least scored some type of points.
Yeah, I don't feel too bad about it actually.
Okay.
Well, now I feel worse.
No. We'll see. All right. I guess we're on D now. We're on the D.
Yep.
There we go, Ben. All right.
On the D.
All right, so get your D in your hand and get ready.
I'm swirling my D.
When you're around, Ethan, my D's always in my hands.
Oh, God.
And that's why you're number 4 for me, Ben.
Hey, it's better than 27th.
So for letter D, off the nose, you're going to just let me know what the age is.
Okay.
Age off the nose. Fun.
All right.
Yep.
So is this
Don't
the
blame
same?
me. Blame Matt Porter.
Is this the same deal where it's 5 points of correct, 4 within? Okay.
Yeah, 4. Yeah, so you got a point off for each year, up or down.
Okay.
All right.
I'm ready. Ben, you ready?
Yep.
Sure.
All right.
All right, go ahead, guys.
Well, that smells good, whatever it is.
Ben's enthusiasm is infectious. That's right, Cam. You gotta. It's like a little whiskey puff tap.
It's time.
Who goes first this time?
You
Just
do.
Dan this time.
Oh, is it me?
Right? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Wait. Dan. No, it's Ben this time.
Okay.
All right. Total shot in the dark. Torn on 2 numbers that are right next to each other. I think it's 8, but I want to say 7. I'm going to hedge down to 7.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 6.
Okay.
Ooh.
So we're almost touching tips there.
Cam Laudner says, if you're nosing the D, try giving the blowjob like Dan does. Oh, that's funny. Who Flung Dung is in the house. Cheers. Hey, everyone, sipping on some Wild Turkey Kentucky Legend tonight. There you go. Cheers, all in, Dan. Cheers, man. Oh, shit. All right. So I guess now we go to the tasting round, right?
Yep.
Here we go. I'm
Let's do it.
interested to see if your guys' decisions change based on the palate on these. So
you're saying that we didn't have very good guesses?
Yeah, I was gonna say just hold it. I'll try again.
All right.
Double
Eric,
down.
did we both score points in the nosing round this time?
I don't know that I've scored any points, Ben.
No,
but-
not you. Me and Dan.
Oh, could you? I think it's possible that you could have scored points.
That's possible. Possible then. I don't like the sound of that, but all right, here we go. Okay, so going to glass number 1 or A. I need you to tell me if this is a bourbon, rye, or a finished whiskey for 3 points. Bourbon, rye, finished whiskey for 3 points.
That's right.
Okay.
Cheers, BT is in the house. Cheers, BT. Thanks for becoming a one of the members, man. Thank you. Appreciate that.
BT and the hizzy.
BT's in the house. Whoops. Man, I'm way behind on the chat on this thing here. Goodness gracious.
I love the screen shake.
You like that?
Yeah.
Everybody's got to keep up.
See, and I actually like the squint the most, Ben.
Like the squint, yeah, because I got to keep this thing so friggin' far away. There we go. Okay.
And I'm trying to cheat.
Cheers, BT. Appreciate that, buddy. Need to link up with you soon, my friend.
Yeah, BT. I still need that hand delivery too.
Yo says I need some readers.
I got to send BT something, but he hasn't given me the address yet.
should
I'm
get a
putting on
monitor
blast
thing.
here.
Oh, sorry, guys. If you guys, Ben, you got the timer?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
All right. If you're ready,
I
guys,
got the
ready?
tunes. I got the timer.
Bourbon,
All right.
rye, or finished, you said, right?
Yeah, bourbon, rye, or finished whiskey for 3 points.
Okay.
All right, you guys may begin. Thanks for being one of Dan's members. How many does he have? Ooh, get some funk. There we go.
Whoa.
Yes.
$15 seconds.
Reminds me of something off a video game,
Man.
like Streets of Rage or something.
All I did was make sure you wouldn't get a copyright strike for it. And time. Boys, what are you doing?
Elevator down, says JG. Guys, a big thank you to again all you guys for being here tonight, and then again for the patrons, anybody who signed up for Patreon, again, much appreciated. Thank you guys so much for the support. Looking to try to do some really fun things with that. So again, I'll be in there tweaking it, upgrading it, and stuff like that, adding some pictures, the chats, and all that. So, but thank you to all those who joined, guys, and again for being here tonight. So thank you. All right, we will start with Eric this time. Eric,
That really threw me for a loop there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess bourbon.
okay. All right. Katie,
I'm gonna say it's finished.
I'm going to say finished. All right. And Ethan.
All right. Well, I think Eric is wrong because I agree with him.
You going bourbon?
Yeah.
All right.
Are we bottle guessing or doing any type of third round or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well.
Well, I didn't know because I was gonna talk about it, but I'm not gonna talk about my thought process there on that one if we're if we're going an extra round.
Yeah, we'll do a bottle guess. Cam says we call them portholes in the Marine Corps. All right. So we're on A now. Okay. This is kind of confusing going back and forth like this. This is difficult.
No, we did A already.
We drank A?
No, you guys didn't.
Yeah. Yeah, as I was saying, we gotta go to A. We gotta drink A.
Oh, Jesus, this is how bad this is going for
We
me
didn't
and
just
trying to
drink-
coordinate all this. Is that I wrote down the letters, and after D I wrote an E. There's no E. Cross that out. Like,
Oh, this is great. Ben, we didn't drink anything, right?
God damn it!
No, you
I
guys
thought
didn't
I
drink
did, but I
anything
guess
yet.
I drank. I guess I just drank what I had poured.
Okay. So I'm looking at
Well,
my.
I'm trying to run a timer here.
I don't see any lip marks on there.
Maybe I could beg for a couple subs while we're here.
Yeah, guys, if you guys aren't subscribed to Whiskey Uncensored, make sure you head over there. Subscribe to Ben. Great guy, great channel. Make sure you guys go over there, hit that sub.
Easy with the great part.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
look, he's very adequate.
Matt Porter. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers,
Here he
Matt.
is.
Oh boy.
The man, the myth, the legend. What's going on, Maddie?
The
Good to
man,
see you, man.
the man
Cheers.
who see us fall on our face.
Yes. Yes, very much so. I'm not feeling confident here so far. So, all right, I'm ready to get into the
Well,
tasting.
you
round.
absolutely murdered me in the nosing round last week,
Yeah, I mean,
but
I
did,
didn't feel.
I did manage to call a bottle on my stream.
Yeah.
So that was cool.
I think what was it last week? I felt more confident in the nose and not the palate. Right? I think that's what it was. Yeah, yeah. It's weird how that works, but all right. Thank you, Richie, for dropping Ben's link. Thank you for that.
Thanks, Richie.
All right, let's get into
So-
tasting A here.
So when you taste the A, you just need to let me know what the proof is.
Okay.
Just what the proof is. No big
What
Yeah,
was
just the proof.
what was my guess on the nose? I didn't write that one down.
I don't think that Matt would tell you, but I'll tell you.
I don't
Okay.
think he would tell you either.
You guessed that it was a Tennessee whiskey.
Okay. I
And
can't
Ben,
wait.
to make it fair, you guessed it was a bourbon. If you're not tracking,
Can't wait to see how.
I am not right now. I'm running a timer and music. I ain't
I'm
trying to write it down also.
I'm tracking your guys. I'm doing the timer, asking the questions, drinking the samples, and writing down my own answers. So
You just get to sit back.
210
Yeah, I know.
is in the house. What's going on, fellas? Good to see you.
Eric sounds like he's
Great
working on
time
his
this
excuse
time,
now.
man.
got to get them in early. So later on,
That's right.
All right. You ready, Ben?
Oh my gosh.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Ready to taste this Tennessee whiskey and see what it is?
Yep.
All right.
all right, go ahead, guys.
All right.
Cheers.
You look kind of surprised, Dan.
It tastes like a
I think
Tennessee
that's from the way they're dancing.
Oh,
And that's time.
What?
That's your 30 seconds.
God damn. Okay.
All right. So Dan, we'll have you answer first on the proof.
I'll say 110.
Okay.
I'll say 103.
All right.
Mark May says, subscribe to Whiskey Uncensored, more fun than a barrel of sarcastic monkey. Looking forward to tomorrow night. Yeah, guys, tomorrow night, 21090 is going live with Nancy the Nose Fraley.
I think
That's
I'm
gonna be
have to
awesome.
crack some new stuff for that one.
Yeah, that's gonna be great.
that's gonna be epic.
She must have gotten the wrong stream link or something.
I know. Well, the best part is it was supposed to be tonight, according
Top
to
shelf
YouTube.
Dustin's in the house. What's going on, man? Cheers, buddy.
What's up, Boom?
All right. All right, guys. So now you guys go to B. So, what the hell was that? So, B, I need you to tell me what the primary grain is on letter B. And that's going to be for 3 points. What the primary grain is on letter B.
And as ADHD Whiskey says on the screen, hey, you guys.
You guys can begin whenever you're ready.
You ready, Ben?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sugar Kitty says it's Mission Impossible meets Hong Kong food. Oh shit!
What on earth?
I might have a little bit during the round game yesterday. That's funny.
That's time.
How do you spell triticale?
Triticale?
You spell that as WRONG.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Wow. Gordon Murphy says, so you don't have to worry about copyright strike if the tunes were recorded in a metal trash can and then played out of a stock 6x9 speaker from a
I'm actually using like the first link that came out on like 100% copyright free background music.
Oh shit. That's too good.
And it just works. So we'll see. As long as he doesn't get a strike, this could be good tunes for us to use in the future.
Yes. Eric Gunderson's in the house. Cheers, man. Good to see you, buddy.
They're just a little bit above awful, so they kind of work.
All right, guys. Let's see, Eric, what was your guess on B?
Primary grain, I'm going to say, is rye.
Okay. Mrs. Turt?
I'm gonna say wheat.
Okay.
Wheat.
Mr. Turt?
I'm going with wheat as well.
Wheat.
Wheater. Okay, perfect.
Rye.
I'm really not feeling good now.
That's
All
ballsy,
right.
Eric.
I was actually getting rye, and then I
Getting rye off that. Man,
Yeah.
both of y'all. Y'all are just broken.
Sounds like you're all wrong.
He's
There's
thinking he's
points.
put a trick out.
You guys got some
This would
points.
have been more fun if Dan sent me what your blinds were.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I know. I thought about it too late. That's all.
It's so good.
It was too late. That would have been fun. Gordon Murphy says, just giving you shit, Ben.
Yeah, whatever. I give everybody shit, so I expect it in return.
All right.
All right. You guys ready to try B?
Yes.
I can only imagine the eviscerating I'm going to get in my song this year from the turds. I mean,
So don't hate me for this question because it's an actual Matt Madness question.
All
I
right.
hate you for it already.
Adjust a little bit. So the mash bill on this whiskey is over or under 72% corn.
Over under 72. Not
72.
75. He has 75.
Right.
You're
So
saying 72.
I put it at 72.
You bet.
So it can't be 72. So it has to be over or under.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys ever think about a mash bill. I sure don't.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're saying...
I'm eliminating some off my head right now. All right. Okay.
Wait, hold on a second. You're saying this is over 50% corn then? Okay, this is not what I thought it was off the nose then.
All right.
See what the palate says.
You ready?
Yep.
Yep. Go ahead, guys.
Pretty sure this one was recorded from inside a dishwasher.
Hmm.
You got 5 seconds. And that's time.
Wait, did you say time?
Yeah,
Didn't hear
time.
you.
That's all right. It's that music that you got going over there. Just vibing out. So we'll let Ben answer first on this one. So,
Okay.
over mash
can you
bill
re-ask the
over under
question? Because I want to make
72%
sure I got
corn.
it right in my head.
I'm sorry?
I want to make sure I got it right in the head. Can you re-ask the question?
Yes. The mash bill of this whiskey is over or under 72% corn.
I'm going to say over.
Okay.
No, wait a minute. Hang on. I'm trying to do math in my head. Yeah, no, I'm going to say over. I'm going to say it's over, but I'm pretty sure I know what it is, and I'm pretty sure I'm wrong.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
sometimes math is your friend, and sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
Dan, what do you think?
I'm going over as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
It was really sweet.
Yes. Yeah.
But I'm thinking what it could be. It could be just when you factor in the malt.
Interesting. I to be honest with you, I don't have bottle guesses right now. I don't at all. Well, actually, maybe on B or A. One of them. I think B or A. All right. So you guys,
you don't have to bottle guess them all, so that's good news for you if you don't have them all.
That's true. All right. So you guys are going on letter C.
Okay.
Or 3. So for this one on the palate, I need you to tell me if this is finished or not. For 3 points. If this is a finished whiskey or not.
Okay. And so can I clarify a question?
Yes.
So you asked on the first one if this was bourbon, rye, or okay, never mind. I'm good. I worked myself out here.
You're taking yourself out?
I'm good.
Do it, Eric. Calm down.
It's not
Breathe.
going to help me. This is not going to help.
Just a little Tennessee Tango and carry on. It'll be fine.
Yep, exactly.
All right. Again, so you guys, Ben, you got timer? We good?
Good to go whenever you
All
are.
right. Whenever you guys are ready, you can begin.
All right. Well, I'm ready.
Go.
Christopher David said, he said, I got 0 tips. See if I drive their asses around anymore.
Well, last time, Chris, I left you the whiskey, so that was a tip at last time.
Chris says, Amy Bone, you're not included in my comment. I'll drive you and Eric around anytime you want.
5 seconds. And time.
Todd asked how many blinds are going on. There's 2 blinds going on right now, and we each have different ones. So I sent a blind to Katie, Ethan, and Eric. And then Eric sent a blind to me and Ben. So we're alternating back and forth. All right. Okay, so that was 3. Okay. Miss Turk, what you got?
I'm going to say finished.
All right. Mr. Turk.
Same.
Okay. And Eric.
I'm such an idiot. Not finished.
Okay.
Watch Eric just absolutely slay this.
Yeah, I know. He's going to kill us all.
There's no chance of that. Trust me. There's no chance of that.
I just want to at least get double digits this time.
That's a goal.
I mean, I did
Points
get
are a
on
goal
my
for
own
me.
stream, but you know.
OH is in the house. What's going on, OH? Good to see you, man. All right. Now we're on the D.
No,
All right. Yeah, we're on D.
no,
Nope.
we're on C.
Y'all are on
Nope.
C.
You guys are on 6.
Y'all are on C.
All right. On C.
He's just really eager for that day.
So on C, you're letting me know what the proof of this whiskey is.
Proof.
Proof.
Okay. All right. Ben, you
guys
ready?
Ready?
Sure. You know, at least he didn't do what Jeff did to the guys last night
What's that?
on
Oh,
Livewire.
yeah.
He gave him 100. He gave him a hazmat to start on
Yeah.
sample A.
Oh, yeah. What Darrell did to him.
Although I still want to know how many of those Jeff tasted prior. But
Cracked him open early.
No. Like in the past.
All right.
All right. You guys ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right.
You
Go
ready?
ahead.
All right.
Yeah. Damn right.
3, 2, 1. That's done.
I found the track finally. That's the track right there.
All right. So we're back to you, Dan, for proof.
Huh. I'll say 112.
Wow, that's dead on what I was thinking. I was literally going to say 112.
Just hedge your bet.
I'm
111.
11.
That. I'm just going to say that one was delicious. I really like that one.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that one
I'm
too.
going to go. Damn, I literally have 112 in my head.
Just
All right.
go with it then. If that's what you
I'm
had.
going to pull it down to my first initial gut was 110. So that's where I'm
Okay.
going to go.
All right.
Scam says that music's a little sensual for a day.
No, that music was warming up.
Well, I think it was your comments that were popping up in there. Oh yeah.
Sometimes you need a little sexual.
Joe Gray says that's
in the
the
mood
same
for the
song
day.
I play when I walk into the bedroom every night.
Yeah. I'm
All
gonna
right.
make love to you. I'm gonna lay it.
All right, guys.
Bye.
We are on letter D or number 4.
Hmm.
So on this one, I need you to tell me the proof of this whiskey. Again, so it'll be 5 points if you're correct, 4 points if you're 3, 4 points if you're 3 off, 3 points if you're 5 off, 2. Right? Is that right, Eric, or is that wrong?
I was not listening. I'm sorry.
He's like,
It doesn't matter as long as we score it the same.
Is
Yeah.
it for proof? Right? It's 5 if you're correct, 4 if you're within 3.
Yep.
All right, and then 3 points if you're within 5, 2 points
Yep.
within 7, 1 point within 10.
Yep.
All right,
You
so
got it.
just the proof on D. And Ben, if you want to go ahead and start that music, you guys can start when the music begins. Nice and soft.
Take it off.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Shimon. Woo. And time.
All right. So letter D. Let's go ahead and start with Mr. Turt.
127.
127. All right. Miss Turt,
Wow, she's straight up laughing at him.
98.
98. And Eric.
106.
106. All right.
I'm still confident.
It does not drink that hot.
Oh, it does.
Oh, it does not.
That I'm not confident in my previous answer off of that one.
I'm curious too.
know.
Well, we can ask at the end which of your guys, if you could rank your favorites too. I'm curious.
All right.
Do that. We'll have to see if I have some left.
There's more in the.
Okay.
All right.
All right. All right, so now we're on the D.
Oh, yes, you are.
On that
Right.
D.
That's right. It's time for you to put it in your mouth, Dan.
I'm ready. Swirl job and all. Here we go.
All right. So on letter D, you have to let me know if this is a product of Jim Beam, Wild Turkey, or Heaven Hill.
Ooh.
All right. I gotta think my previous my nosing question was wrong.
I'm
then.
on purpose not tracking what I said previously so it doesn't influence it.
All right.
All I asked was age. Do you remember what you guessed for age?
I
Yeah.
said I don't want to talk about it.
You said that, but then Dan said something else, and it's his channel. So
Yeah.
I went with
Yeah.
that.
I think I'm. I think I said 8, right?
You did not.
No.
You might have said 2 lower than that.
Okay. All right.
Eric, no
So-
age shaming. Okay. That's
Heaven
rude.
Hill, Beam, or Turkey.
Okay.
Heaven Hill, Beam, or Turkey. Yep. You guys ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead.
All right.
I don't think going to this 1910 screwed me.
You got 5 seconds left. Time.
Felt like I was on a voyage.
Damn, man. I'm just gonna say Heaven Hill. I don't know. That's hard. That one's tough. Damn.
I was torn between Heaven Hill and Turkey. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go the other way and go
Yep.
Turkey.
That was my second.
Only because of the spice on the finish.
Mm.
Right.
Shit.
But it easily could be. That easily could be a larceny, too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Damn. All right. So now
or
we're
an Old Fitz or a Rebel 10, and in that range, easily.
So do you guys want to do a bottle guess? Or
I'm
no?
going with whatever questions Eric's got for us.
So I've got questions lined up for you guys for a third round. We can bottle guess if you want. I don't even know that I'll have a bottle guess, but we can put 3 minutes on the clock and be embarrassed if the Turks want to be right there with me.
Yeah, I mean, we can
Probably a
be
better
embarrassed
version of
together.
All right.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. So Eric, what questions? I guess I'll just mimic your
Need a
questions.
3-minute timer?
Oh,
Just one moment. Need to palate reset.
I'll mimic Eric's questions for you guys as well. We may as well.
So-
I didn't write anything down.
I did what Matt did and see if this works for you, and then you can do any version of it. But he did on Friday, he did 2 bottle guesses, and then he did guess a distillery and guess an age. So I
Okay.
had it planned,
So
I
two
don't know.
distilleries. 2 distilleries.
1 distillery,
Oh,
2
sorry, one
bottle
distillery,
guesses, and
2 bottle
age.
guess age. Okay. All right. And in any order doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, I would just pick whatever works with what you sent.
Okay. All right. So I'll do
Yeah.
that for you guys as well then.
So what I tried to do is like for bottle guesses, give you something like that you could probably reasonably guess, not something like super obscure. And then I just fit the other ones within the questions.
All right. Okay.
But you can do whatever. I mean,
All right. No, that's fine. And I'll do the same for you guys too. So it'll be 2 bottle guesses, 1 proof, 1 distillery. For
Is
any
it
of
in
them.
that order?
No, it could be for anything.
Wait, no.
I assigned yours to.
Oh, did you? Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
assigned it to the
assign
bottles.
yours. All right. All right. So what's ours?
Okay, you guys want to go first? Because it's going to be a 3-minute round, is what he did.
That's fine.
Um,
That's fine.
And then you're going to have 3 minutes to taste
Well,
through all of them.
Then they should all go first.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So you guys will do the same thing then. So Katie, Ethan, Eric, you guys will have 3 minutes So what's your order?
So just tell Dan. I would just say, just tell us which two you want us to bottle guess,
Okay.
and then which one you want us to. What did I say? Guess age, and which one you want us
And
to guess a
distillery.
distillery on.
Okay. So for A,
Okay.
we will do A. We will do proof. All right. So we'll do proof on A. We will do distillery on B. And then bottle guess on C and D.
All right.
Okay.
And you guys have 3 minutes. When Ben's music starts, you may begin.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm going to catch up on chat, guys.
You all ready?
Yep. Go ahead.
Ethan's already started.
I
Are we going?
Yep. Todd, that is not a Coke Zero. That is a regular Coca-Cola. That's all I have in the fridge here. He said unnecessarily calories. Paul P's in the house. Cheers, man. Christopher David, we gotta link up, man. I'd love to try that indoor golf thing you got, man. That looks like a lot of fun. Christopher David, if I had a playlist for the basement, I think Todd would be copying a feeler on the craps table. Oh man.
Man, should have given us something hard, Dan.
Huh?
Should have given us something hard.
Speak for yourself.
You have all your guesses? You know what they are?
I got the first two.
All right. Damn. Funky. Again, thank all you guys for staying here tonight, hanging out. Again, thank you guys for posting my Patreon link in the chat. Finally got that thing up and running here. Took me a while to get the tier system right because I wanted to make sure that the perks and all that were there for people. So it's given me a little bit to get some of that stuff figured out in there, and we'll start getting stuff posted in there. So. Is this the top songs of the 70s show? It's groovy. The just envision some Charlie's Angels running around.
1 minute left.
Starsky and Hutch there for a second.
All right. So I got proof wrong on D.
So with both these going at the same time reminds me of the scene from the Holy Grail with the guards. Nobody leaves the room unless you or anyone else.
Man, are y'all still tasting? Jeez.
Time.
Yeah. All right, that is time.
Ooh, let's see how bad we do.
All right. So letter A, I asked for the proof on letter A for bonus points. Eric, what did you guess for proof on A?
120.
All right.
I like when I get laughed at for my answer. Only building the confidence that I already had going into this.
Mrs. Turk, what do you got?
112.
112. All right. And Ethan?
118.
118.
It's funny. I had 115 and I crossed it out. It just kept getting a little hotter and a little bit hotter.
Never second guess yourself on these. Never.
Yeah. All right. On letter B, I asked for the distillery on letter B. Ethan, what do you got on letter B?
So I think it's MGP.
Okay.
So I'm adding just.
And then Katie, what do you got?
I think the same. I think it's MGP.
MGP. All right. And then Eric.
I didn't really have a guess, so I'm just going to go with Heaven Hill.
Cheater.
Okay.
Something
not
I'm
bad.
not sure on, and maybe if Matt's in the chat. Like if you said like let's say it was Nulu or Backbone, right? Would MGP be an acceptable answer? I don't remember.
Yeah,
I think it
Well,
usually is, right?
yeah. I feel like if you ask distillery, then it should be somebody that distills their own juice versus like if you ask was this distilled, and he'd typically say like Tennessee, Kentucky, or Indiana for those types of bottles. But
On letter C, that's going to be your guys' bottle guess. Katie, what do you got on your bottle guess?
Sagamore rum finish.
All right, Saga rum.
Hmm.
All right, Ethan.
Okay, so I said it's a Starlight red wine finish.
Starlight red wine. Okay, Eric.
I didn't even really have a bottle guess.
Can't win if you don't play, Eric.
All right, hold on. What did I say?
He likes giving blinds. He don't like taking them. He's a pitcher,
You
not
know,
a pitcher.
I'm just going to go with it's Sagamore barrel proof. Or like cast strength or whatever they do.
Yep.
I'll remember that, JG.
All right, and then on letter D again, a bottle guess for letter D.
Who?
Sorry, Eric.
All right, so I didn't even taste this in the round because it was funky, and I didn't think that I would guess anything. So my guess is that it's a Sagamore sherry finish, but I really don't think that that's what it is. But
Guess something funkier than that. If you think it was funky,
Katie.
I think it's Sagamore tequila finish.
Huh.
ooh,
It has
Okay.
a smokiness.
I think it's the Bardstown Plantation rum finish.
oh, I just tasted it now. That's
All right.
could be on it.
Okay. We want to do the results at the end, right? After.
Yeah, y'all
Yeah,
gotta
y'all gotta
All right.
get on it.
let us make sense for a
Peter
little
White says so. Barrel bourbon batches are not welcome. All right. Ben, are you ready?
well, I'm ready to write
Can't
down.
wait to
what we
embarrass
need to
myself here. Here we go.
All
All
right.
right, Eric. So what's the layout of this?
So for glass A, you're guessing the distillery.
A is distillery.
B is a bottle guess.
Bottle.
C is age.
do. Hang on.
Age.
C is age.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And D is a bottle guess.
Oh, all right. All right, Ben. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready to screw this up whenever you are.
I agree. I'm ready to roll.
All right, go ahead, guys.
All right.
There's no possible way that anybody could have done worse than me tonight. So
Who knows, Eric? Maybe I did.
Yeah. Or we could all
I mean,
tie.
Katie didn't, but
No, I'm sure. One
it's
of
veiny than the first time you tried it.
More.
Oh wow.
Man,
I'm not confident in that one.
I guess more veiny was the right answer.
This makes me second guess all my answers.
Yep.
That's right, Jerry. All she's got to do is open that box. The pizza man may or may not be Justin Timberlake.
He's trying to distract y'all on purpose.
When my heat just
That's
came on,
fine.
it's got like a smell to it. It's really fucking with me right now.
All right. Well, you're out of time, so your heat can't mess you up anymore.
Wait, what?
That's time. Take your last sip. Cheat away.
Cheater.
Okay.
I feel like I did absolutely horrible on this. Paul P says this music makes him want to go roller skating.
I'm 99% sure my bottle is wrong on B, and C is when I realized I was smelling the heat. I'm all confused.
You got to shut that heat off when.
I didn't expect it to kick on like that.
All right.
All right.
So I will go ahead and go through the nosing round.
Wait, you got to give us your answers first.
Oh, that's right. That would help. All right.
Yeah. So we'll go for A, Dan, you go first.
All right.
So it's distillery.
For distillery, I said Dickel.
Really?
Right.
Yes.
Wow, I couldn't be any more different.
That's how
All right, what did
confident. That's how confident I am in my answer. I'm not at all.
I mean, I'm not 100% sure. I believe it's a Sazerac. I went Buffalo Trace. And
That
I'll
one-
even throw a bottle guess on there. I got Eagle Rare Notes on that one.
Okay.
Out of
That one's
nowhere.
tricky, man.
Totally could be wrong, but
Interesting.
All right.
So for B was a bottle. I said barrel batch 32. I know that's not right according to my other answers.
that's all right. Mine's definitely wrong. I said it was a Nashville bourbon pick. Nashville Barrel Company pick. I mean,
Yeah.
And NBC.
Yeah.
Good old NBC.
On C, I said the age was 10 years.
yep, this is
Okay.
where the heat got me. I second guessed it on the heat, and I said 4 years
Okay.
because I was smelling the heat, and it just totally.
And then on the bottle for D, I said Russell's 13.
Really, I said
Oh,
turkey
wow.
101.
Yeah.
I played it safe and said turkey.
I'm not confident at all. This round messed me up, man. This was tough for me. I feel like I did absolutely horrible on this.
All
I
right.
don't know.
So
All right.
Let me just total up some points real quick so I can pay attention to how horribly that I've done myself.
All right,
I'm
yeah,
almost
let
there.
me do that here too. All right, real fast. So got writing all over the place here.
And before y'all keep doing your thing. Before they go, Ben, I want it on record. B, I'm saying is an old elk weeder.
Okay.
Ethan, I think you were pretty confident in one of these. I think you know.
And the heat just turned off. It's just like, fuck you. But that means I probably need to change my filter.
That old elk would not be.
Just a suggestion: if anybody lives in the Northeast, never force their heat.
Ben, where are you on Long Island?
I am out in Suffolk. Wow,
Okay.
what's up? You coming?
Ken.
Okay. I'll get you fucked up. Like you won't be. I'll get you so messed up you won't be able to tell what a mess this place is. Well, you try having 1,000 square feet and 1,000 bottles plus a bourbon, plus everything you got for everybody else. I probably got like 27 for drifting drams alone.
Oh yeah, man. The number
How
keeps
about
growing, man. My
I got
goodness.
27, but the number's definitely getting up there.
How many?
I don't know.
Oh.
Honestly, at least a half a dozen.
And I don't even remember. I
And that's why I
remember,
said we got to talk to go over and figure it out.
I remember a few.
And I need to get it out the door.
I remember one in particular, or two in particular.
No, there's definitely more than that.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I think I have a guess on a few of them.
There's a lot of bottles.
Just that caramel fudge, like that's the one that's like top of the list. Maybe
What,
maybe
yours
second
already?
on the list. Huh?
Did you kill yours already?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. No, we'll get it out this week. I just want to go over and at least
Oh,
make
no,
sure I
you're
get
good.
most of them.
You're good.
Well, I know there's a couple of Heaven Hill products.
Mm-hmm. There's I think a Wyoming product
Uh-huh.
and
There's-
a compass box, maybe.
Yes, there's a compass box. There's a fudge. There's a lot.
There's a lot.
We can just keep going. Eric, did I do better than last time?
Yes.
Jay asked you.
But how could you not?
For which one?
I'm just kidding.
Just say it.
You know what? It's funny because I know people gave you shit, but like for whoever was giving you shit, like we'd be happy to send out wines. I'm sure have you on somebody's channel.
I mean,
and
I was
see where
taking
you
a
rank.
beating
Like,
from a number of people. So like to the point where I actually told like a couple to like ease off. Like, and I'm the last person who's ever gonna ease off unless somebody says something to me. And it's like, but it was in my head. I was in my own head.
yeah,
we
well,
can send him a blind, Ben.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm not confident in how I did here, but that would not be surprising after Dan totaled up the points.
All right. So, who wants to start?
Why don't you guys embarrass us? Who wants to get embarrassed first?
I will.
All right, embarrass us first.
Okay. So, we will start
That
with
means
the
he
nosing
totally
round.
thinks he killed you.
So, in the nosing round, I asked, what is the age of the whiskey? And Katie said it was 12 years. Ethan said it was 8. And Eric said it was 10. The correct answer was 8 years. So Ethan got 5 points. Katie got 1 point. And Eric got 3 points.
So I've exceeded my expectations already. We're off to a good start.
You're already
Here's where it goes downhill, though.
you're already 40% of the way to my score last week.
So on glass 2 or B on the nose, I asked you if it was a bourbon, a wheater, or a finished whiskey. So Katie said it was a wheater. Ethan said it was a wheater. And Eric said it was a bourbon. The correct answer was a wheated whiskey.
Mm.
On glass 3 or C, I asked you if it was a bourbon, rye, or American whiskey. Katie guessed that it was a bourbon. Ethan guessed that it was a rye, and Eric guessed.
Hold
No,
up,
you got us
backwards.
backwards.
Oh, is it backwards?
Yeah, I said bourbon. She said rye.
Okay,
Because this was my
That
least
changes
confident.
everything.
gotcha. Okay.
I was gonna say.
All right, so Katie said that it was a rye. Ethan said that it was a bourbon, and Eric said that it was a rye. The correct answer was a bourbon.
Oh,
Oh shit!
okay.
On glass number 4 or D,
Good
I
job.
asked you if it was a rye, a wheated whiskey, or a finished whiskey. Katie said that it was a finished whiskey. Ethan said it was a finished whiskey, and Eric said it was a wheater. It is a finished whiskey. So Katie got 3 points for that. Ethan got 3 points for that, and then Eric got 0. On to the tasting round. I asked you if glass number 1 or A was a bourbon, rye, or finished whiskey. Katie said that it was a finished whiskey. Ethan said that it was a bourbon. Eric said that it was a bourbon. The correct answer was A. It is a finished whiskey.
Okay.
So Katie got 3 points, Ethan 0, Eric 0.
Are the tunes sneaking their way in real low?
What?
Or the what?
Oh,
Barely.
very, very little. Yeah, very little.
Very little?
Here.
Okay, I can fix it.
On glass number 2, I asked you to tell me the primary grain for 3 points. Katie guessed that it was wheat. Ethan guessed that it was wheat, and Eric guessed that it was rye. It is a wheated whiskey. So Katie and Ethan both got 3 points. Eric got 0 on that one. On glass C, I asked you if it was finished or not for 3 points. Katie guessed that it was finished. Ethan guessed that it was finished. Eric said not finished. The correct answer was a finished whiskey. So Katie and Ethan both received 3 points for that. On glass D, I asked you for the proof. Katie guessed 127.
Up backwards.
Nope. Yep. I guessed 127. I think I'm.
I never guessed 127 on that.
I would
All
not
right.
have guessed that.
Listen to
All
her.
right, so Katie guessed.
The actual proof is 73.
So Katie guessed 98.
Yep.
Ethan guessed 127.
Yep.
And Eric guessed 106. The correct answer was 110. So Eric received 3 points for that. Katie and Ethan. Katie, you just missed it. For 110. So Katie, Ethan received 0, and then Eric received 3 points for that. To the bottle guess round. So for A, it was the proof, right? Is that what I asked you? No,
Correct.
sorry. Yeah,
Yes,
for proof. Okay, for proof on the bottle, you guys guessed. Katie guessed 112. Ethan guessed 118. Eric guessed 120. The correct answer was 118.
Oh.
118 proof. So Eric, do you do the points the same? Is the points the same
Yeah.
way on that? All right.
Points would be the
So
same, yeah.
okay. So
But
Katie.
I use my hardcore on that, right?
Yeah. So Katie got 1 point for that. Ethan got 5 points for that, and Eric got 3 points.
Hardcore.
And then I asked you on letter B what the distillery was. Katie and Ethan both said MGP, and Eric said it was Heaven Hill. It was neither. Everybody got 0 points for that.
Go figure.
Letter C was bottle guess. Katie
You're
said,
not going to tell them what it was?
yeah, I will in the end.
Oh, okay.
Katie guessed that it was Sagamore rum. Ethan guessed that it was a Starlight red wine, and Eric said it was a Sagamore cask strength. It is neither of those. 0 points across the board. And then the last one was a bottle guess as well. Katie said Sagamore tequila. Ethan said Bardstown plantation rum, and then Eric said Sagamore sherry. It is neither of those, so 0 points across the board. Let me add these up really quick. 6, 9.
I think this will be a little closer than it was
I think
sounding.
you got it. But just
It's gonna be real close.
It's gonna be real close.
Yeah, for 2 people on the screen.
10.
No.
All right, so Katie, you finished with 17 points. Ethan, you finished with 25 points.
Man.
Shit.
And Eric, you finished with 9.
Which is about
You
9
still
more than
beat
I
me last
expected,
week.
so.
Good job, V.
So I will go ahead and do the bottle reveal. So letter A, or number 1, was. What do you guys have your favorites and not favorites, or do you not want to do that?
Oh, I didn't even.
Okay.
Is
So-
letter A a dancing
You guys-
goat?
Letter A is a dancing goat, 8-year.
Called it.
She called it just now, like about 30 seconds ago.
Letter A is the dancing goat, 8-year American corn whiskey, finish in Spanish oak barrels. Letter B. This one is the Middle West Spirits straight wheat whiskey.
Hmm.
Nice.
Straight wheat
Doesn't
whiskey.
look like an old elk.
on letter C. Letter C was the Blue Note Crossroads, finished in French oak cask.
Interesting.
Okay. Wow.
And then letter D, that you guys said all kinds of crazy finishes on, was the Backbone Big Bash.
So technically,
Oh,
we're all right.
That yeah, I mean pretty much, yeah. It has so many different finishings in this one.
that's
And
the
that one was
one.
that was 110 proof.
Yeah, guess the bottle that isn't really good.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, Ethan, you crushed this one, man. Katie, you did. I mean, you guys both did really well on this. So I feel like I did horrible on mine, to be honest with you. Honestly, I feel like I did absolutely horrible on
Yeah,
this.
Ethan did. Killer.
Christopher David says Dan always has weird bottles. I love it. Yeah. I mean, this was. I felt like this one was pretty hard, but I felt like Ethan knew what the Dancing Goat was. As soon as he told me 118 proof, I was like, he knows what it is.
See,
He knows.
We haven't tried it yet, actually. Ours is
haven't-
uncracked.
Oh, so you didn't know? That was just a wild guess.
it was. I
Damn.
thought it was. I wrote Dancing Goat
It's an
after we
interesting
tasted
whiskey.
it
Yeah.
because of that Spanish oak. Jason had told us like how much like just spice comes through,
Yeah.
and I was like, and Ethan said 8 years, and I was like, oh, it's gonna be it.
Yeah. That's funny.
I
All
would
right.
just call that a savory corn whiskey.
So, yeah.
I haven't gotten any of the fruit on it.
I swear, if you guys ever had raw saffron, I swear to God, I get that on the back of the palate, like into the finish on that.
Okay.
I swear to God, it is like,
Costs?
yeah, it's like, but it's weird because it's not like a floral note. It's more like an earthy kind of floral. But then it's also, it has a little bit of that fruitiness to it too, that like like raw saffron does. So
If you've ever put a half a gram on your tongue that costs more than cocaine, you had saffron raw.
oh my God. Paul
Tell
said,
me I'm wrong.
way to let Ethan win once in a while, Katie.
That
All
was
right,
a fun
guys.
fight.
That was.
Eric, let's do the review. I want to see how bad I did on this one. I feel like this is the worst blind I've done maybe ever.
Yeah, watch him absolutely murder me.
No, there's no way, man. No, I did really bad on this one, to be honest.
Well, I know I absolutely whiffed on C on the last round.
this was tough.
So for letter A on the nose, we add. Where's my? Hold on.
I shit the bed on this one, man.
Never good.
You can't do worse than
All
I
right.
did last week.
So on A, we asked you if it was a bourbon, rye, or Tennessee whiskey on the nose.
Yep.
So, Dan, you said Tennessee.
Yeah.
Ben, you said bourbon.
Mm-hmm.
It is a bourbon, so you got that correct for 3 points.
I'm
And
almost at last
then-
week already.
I was off to a hot start too, as well, Ben. So don't get too ahead of yourself.
Trust me, yeah. So there goes my guess for A then. That's
I'm not
fine.
confident. I just want to do better than I did on your last blind.
So on B, I asked you if it was a product of what Kentucky distillery. Dan, you said Beam. Ben, you said Turkey, and it is Wild Turkey.
Damn, Ben, there you go, buddy.
See, the honker was on the list this week, and last week I got 0.
For 4 points. There you go. And then on C, I asked you if it was finished, if it was a toasted finish, a double oaked finish, or it was not finished. For the first time ever, Dan guessed that it was not finished.
It probably is.
Ben guessed that it was toasted, but it was double oaked.
That's hard to
that's
tell.
funny.
You could tell that it was tamped down. At least I could, but I couldn't tell which one it was. So because I didn't just smell a tree.
Hey man, I'm batting 1,000 right now, buddy. I got 0 points on the nose. That's
Well, we
not
ain't
good.
done yet.
And then let's see. And then for D, on the nose, we asked you the age. Dan, you said 6. Ben, you said 7. And it was 8 years old. So that's 3 points for Dan, 4 points for Ben. And then on the palate round, we asked you guys proof. Dan, you said 110. Ben, you said 103. It was 107. So that gives Dan
right
2 points.
between us.
It gives, and that gives you 1 point. Then on B, I asked you about the mash bill, if it was over or under 72% corn. And you guys both said over, which was correct, which earns you both 3 points. For C, I asked you guys proof. Dan, you said 112. Ben, you said 110. It was 108. So that gives Dan 1 point, gives Ben 3 points. And then lastly, for D, on the palate, I asked if it was Jim Beam, Wild Turkey, or Heaven Hill, because they're so vastly different. And Dan, you asked Heaven Hill, or answered Heaven Hill. Ben, you answered Turkey, but that was a product of Jim Beam.
Wow. That's a spicy beam.
That is very spicy, whatever the hell that is.
It's a spicy meatball.
Dude, I did horrible.
It's going to be another freaking Matt pick. It's completely off
I did
profile.
horrible on this.
All right, and then so for A, we asked Distillery.
9 points.
Dan was on the Dickel. Ben guessed Sazerac, Buffalo Trace. So Ben was more correct in his thought process, I guess, but
Weller? What?
Well,
Everyone was
no
7.
Buffalo Trace.
Yeah,
Really?
Buffalo Trace, Sazerac product.
I might win one of these.
Oh, I think you won, man. I told you this is bad. I did bad this round. This is bad.
But you can't let it get you, dude, because literally I
No.
did a blind a couple days later and totally did differently. So it's just
Damn, that's a 107. That's a Weller.
that's antique.
Yep.
That's insane. Wow.
On the
It's
palate
so
there.
soft. It's so soft.
You guys pick up any like green apple? I always get in a blind. It always tastes like green apple-y to me. I don't know why.
It's
Wow.
just super soft with wheat tends to whatever. I don't care. I got the right distillery. I ain't saying shit. How many points did that get me?
That would be 4 points. And then for B, we asked you a bottle guess on that one. Dan said Barrel 32. Ben, you said NBC.
I'm not even close. That's rare.
Oh,
What the?
Okay, on the nose. Remember the
What?
original nosing? I smelled
said
it. And I thought it
turkey.
was rare breed rye. That's what hit me on the nose. Remember?
yeah, you said turkey funk.
Yeah, I thought it was rare breed rye. But what's the letter on the back of that? You don't have to do it this second, but I'm curious. LL/what?
Oh, shit.
Is that an older bottle?
No, I don't think. No, it shouldn't be.
Man, that is crazy.
I'm never going to see it in this lighting.
Hey, you told me no letter.
I'll text you with it. Yeah.
All right.
And then on C, we asked the age. Dan said 10.
I like this.
Ben,
I'm
you
wrong
said
on
4.
this one. Dan got this one.
My favorite.
Well, you should be more confident, Ben, because it's a 4-year-old Starlight.
Wow.
That's a Starlight Double Oak? No.
Mhm.
Which one
And
was
then-
that, Eric? What double oak was that? The Mash and Journey one?
It was.
That's the mildest Double Oak Starlight I've ever tasted.
Wow.
Ben, didn't you help pick that one?
No, I didn't.
No, not that one. Y'all did the second round, did y'all?
Me?
Not with turkey.
No, I did turkey. I just did turkey.
You just did turkey.
I just hung out with Jason, Scott, Sunday Evening Scotch, and Jimmy. It was no big deal. And Bruce. Yeah.
I like how you
no big deal.
mentioned Jimmy and Bruce last.
Yeah.
Well, all I'm fixated on is that
Cheers, Hanging AZ. Good to see you. Rob Zilla, cheers. Jerry Black, cheers. Roscoe P. Coltrane, cheers. Bland A Design Group, what's going on, man? Sorry, guys, I've been slacking on the chat. I'm sorry. Tim Evans, cheers. Oh, shit.
Pickups are starting early.
I know. That's
What did you
bad.
drink that was high proof?
I don't know.
Maybe it was D.
It may have been D.
Because nothing we've had is high proof.
I don't. I think so. The rare beer was what 116, right?
112, 114. Yeah.
Is this 116?
116.8, I believe.
Yeah.
Well, it is, but it isn't. Learned something very interesting when we were at Turkey. I'll go into it when you're done.
All right. So for D, it was a bottle guess. Dan said Russell's 13. Ben said Turkey 101. But it was this Baker's 107.
God damn.
That was Baker's? How many year is that? It says on the
It's
net.
an 8-year.
8?
That's
Yep.
8, like 8 plus or right at 8?
8 years and 1 month.
Must have been the 1 month that was throwing you off.
No, I've never actually tried
I rounded
Baker's
down.
single barrel. I only have the old like wine bottle style open that was batched.
Yeah.
Wow, that's totally
Ben, good job tonight, man. You fucking redeemed yourself, dude.
Yeah.
You killed
Alright,
it.
well,
Slayed it.
I fucking shit the bed tonight, man. I got 9 points.
What did I get?
Me and Eric both got 9 points tonight.
Yeah. We coordinated before. We're like,
I
yo,
didn't do any math. What did I get?
27.
Woo!
Holy shit.
Damn.
Nice.
Ben, you got the most points out of everybody tonight.
Yeah.
Followed by
Damn.
Ethan and Katie, then me and Eric tied for last place.
All right.
Me and Dan coordinated. I'll tell you guys, me and Dan coordinated before the stream, and we're like, we gotta pump up Ethan and Ben. Ben and Ben last week. Katie beat Ethan on the last
You got
one.
pop down
so-
Victor's, Ben.
Y'all did good. Y'all made us feel better. Thank y'all very much.
I didn't do good. I got 9 points,
Actually, you know what?
man.
I'm gonna pop this.
That's what I was going to ask you to pop.
What is that?
This is the bottle that Ethan and Katie, they went to Nashville and they said, I told them if there's a bottle there I need, just get it. And they sent me this. So,
But guys, this is how
27
blinds go, though. This is what happens in blinds. It's
I have never scored that high.
it's a fucking hit or miss. Last week I did great.
Yeah.
At the Graves I did pretty well. Tonight I shit the bed tonight. You know, it is what it is.
Just, dude, the
It
only thing
happens.
I could say is don't let it get in your head, man.
No, I don't care about that.
But
man.
like I said, shit the bed tonight and get 27 points on Friday. That's
Yeah,
right
that's what I'm
there.
hoping for. That's what I'm hoping.
Get it out of the way.
I just
Man,
can't
I
believe
still
I'm
can't
sharing the
believe-
podium with Jerry Garcia.
I still can't believe that is a Weller 107. That's crazy. See, I don't get those around here. So like I don't sip on those like to
Wow,
be
they
familiar
need
with
to
that.
get better
So.
corks. Listen to this.
Whoop.
It's like barely in there.
Man.
I mean, that thing's almost a hot dog in a hallway. I'm just saying.
Peter White says if the whiskey was bottled 40 years ago, you'd get them. You nail them all. I don't know about that either. Ben's getting drunk and now he's going to shit the bed in the actual madness.
Hey, you know what? Here's the thing.
Ben, when do you go?
The 17th. I'm
Okay.
with Chad from It's Bourbon Night, and so I started looking at SLB. I like watching him back in the day when he was a small channel, and I kind of honestly lost track of them. And now he's got Trenton on, who I'm on with.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I want to know how the air up there is.
Rob Zilla says he's going to pour some 107 now. It's been a minute. Yeah, I don't get 107s up here. So, and if I do, it's
nose.
What is it?
See where this goes. This is an 8-year, 121 proof MGP, even though it doesn't say Indiana on it.
Their stuff is always so dark too.
Oh yeah, look at this.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, so what are they doing so different with the barrels that make them that dark?
Kelvin's.
Yeah, a lot of it's Kelvin.
Kelvin? Okay, that makes sense.
That's the
That
big
makes sense.
difference.
AZ Hanging AZ says put some dust on it for good luck, Dan. I appreciate that, guys. Again, I am human, man. I shit the bed tonight. Shit the blind. It happens.
I shit
Right?
the bed last
It
week.
is what
Look
it
I
is.
did today. So you shit the bed tonight. You're gonna fucking You're gonna shock everybody on Friday. That's all I'm saying.
We'll see, man.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I
raising.
don't want to. I'm not gonna put words in my mouth, but I hope I do well.
Hey, better.
I'm not that type of person. You know what I mean?
Stick to the D.
That's why you're not saying it. I'm saying it.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd rather words than something else, sir.
Guys, I just posted a link up at the top. If anybody wants to hop on a live for a little bit, you guys are more than welcome to hop on live if you guys want. Posted the link to join. Again, Ben, congratulations tonight, man. You crushed it tonight, buddy.
Cheers, buddy.
Ooh, that's good.
You crushed it tonight. Ethan, you did amazing as well, man. 25 points from that blind. So Katie, 17. Me and Eric.
What? Let's
we hang our heads low, man.
What was the max possible points on each? Because Ethan might have beat me percentage. You know.
I did not total that up.
Yeah.
God, with the amount of things that I was trying to do, Ben, we're lucky that
hey, I got the sound. I pulled the soundtrack clean out of my ass.
Again, guys, if anybody wants to hop on, more welcome to join. Big Vic, you want to hop on, buddy? We're good. Dusty only puts D in his mouth. D is the man and the bird is the word. That's it, man.
D again, Eric?
What's up?
Joe says, Ben and Ethan, good job. Dusty, I called a three-way tie on your bottle. Or your battle. No, it was only me and Eric, man. We only got 9 points, guys. That's it tonight. It was tricky. Yeah, I really tried to mix it up for you guys. I put 3 finished whiskeys in there and one not. It was a weeder. So I tried to really mix that one up a little bit.
It mixed me up, that's for sure.
Yeah, the backbone is crazy, man. It's oh shit, we got Slapshot in the house. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, man? How you guys doing?
Cheers, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man.
Doing well.
Ethan, this is delicious.
Sean and Marie says Dusty Dennis Sagamore pick is amazing. Finish is great. Good one. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
The debut was very good.
Thank you. Joe says, when is my next pick? I do not have anything lined up right now, Joe. However, I got a couple things kind of brewing right now. So when
is your Barrels for Hope Makers?
That's in May. Okay.
Because I heard a Makers haters going on it.
Yeah. May is going to be for the Makers.
I'm going there the third week in April. That's why I was curious if it was close.
Gotcha. Yeah. Third week, and then there's Hard Truth, and then they're still trying to get some details on some stuff too. So I'm going to reach out to Barrel Craft Spirits and see if I can get maybe like a charity barrel with them. So we'll see. I got to talk to them for a little while. So see if I can make something happen. It's not guaranteed, but I'll try. Adam Sheldon, what's going on, Adam? Good to see you, man. The Dan Sagamore pick is phenomenal. Appreciate that, man. Again. I mean, thank all you guys for buying that and the support. It's amazing.
It's gone, right?
It's gone. Yeah,
Yep.
It's gone. Scott messaged me. He was like, "Hey, is your pick still available?" I was like, "It's not, man. It's gone. It finally sold out." And it took just over a little over 60 days. I think 68 days to be exact from the time it was released. So that's actually not
that high yield. Whatever.
Yeah, it's a super high yield. Yeah, very high yield.
I'll be right
back. Mark Emmenecker says barrel would be great. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I'll see. I mean, again, it's not guaranteed.
One of those 3 state blends, I'm in.
I have a good relationship with Barrel, so I mean, I can reach out to them and see if that's something that they could do. But not guaranteed. But I would really like to try to get a barrel, and that'd be awesome.
Do you remember what D was? Did you write it down, Dan?
D was
it completely fell out of my head. Oh, Baker's.
Baker's 7.
Oh, was it 7 or was it 8? I thought he said 8.
Baker's 7 that was actually 8 years old.
Rob Zilla.
Cheers, Rob.
Cheers, Rob.
How are you, man? Rob, can you hear us?
No, he's muted.
He's muted.
Is the soundtrack still working, or should I kill it?
I can hear it very low.
Well, I didn't want it to be over the top, but
I
didn't.
couldn't. When I was listening on my TV, I couldn't hear it, but now I got the earbuds and I can hear it.
I'll kill it then.
Oh, device is not connected.
Nope, he'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't.
I'm actually having a bounce tonight.
LOL. When is Gizmo going to start his own channel?
Well, Sugar Kitty's going to help me facilitate a coin that will have my logo on one side and his picture on the other.
Oh, that's
nice.
awesome.
Sugar Kitty's working on the artwork or the actual.
Man, is there a Sagamore pick for
No,
barrels?
I got the. I'm going to have the artwork. He's going to do the connections and figure out how to get it done.
Okay.
Because I know nothing about that.
Joe, I cannot confirm nor deny that. I know you said that'd be great. I cannot confirm or deny.
I'm just saying that there's a pretty good relationship there.
Yes.
Actually, even forget a relationship, BT's just a fucking legend.
Yeah, he is. He really is. Yeah, Brian's great. Yeah. Man, Ben, you crushed it tonight, man. You fucking redeemed yourself straight up, man. Look at Ethan down to you.
Do you happen to have his hand delivery address, Dan?
Who's that? Brian's?
Yeah.
I can. I don't want to do it over the stream here, but
No, as long as you have it, because I have something to send him. I know he wants it, but he wouldn't tell me it. So
I wouldn't tell you my
Your dick
address
in a
either,
box?
Ben.
Night top dog.
See you, buddy. Good to see you, man. You see, he pulled out. He had a what did he grab? John, he grabbed a turkey.
Oh, the 8-year?
Yeah.
The 101,
no,
like
so
83?
Yeah. Yep.
I had family in
think that's what it
Cancun
was.
this weekend. Wow, they didn't have shit in tax and duty free.
No.
The best bourbon they had was the bonded Jack Daniels.
Damn.
Whiskey of the year. What are you doing? You didn't pick it
Yeah.
up?
No, not bonded. The Jack Daniels bottled in bond.
No.
Either.
Oh, the international
Great
release?
shots in the house. What's going on, man? Good to see you, buddy. That's all they had in there, Ben?
They had that. They had a Mickey Master Select. They had a couple of those new Macallan travel onlys, but not and Turkey 101 and Long Branch. It was like it's bad.
Slim pickings, yeah. I mean, I know. I'm interested to see if I doubt they have anything at BWI where we're gonna be flying out of to go to Kentucky next week. I'm curious to see what they have in the airport though at Kentucky if there's anything in duty free. I'm excited though. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun next week. It's gonna be a good time. I think we might meet up with Todd Ritter too.
Nice.
I know he lives down there. So
You're picking something next week?
yeah, man, we're picking the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof.
Nice.
Yeah, that's for Barrels for Hope. So
Yeah, this dumbass forgot to hit the Patreon. Because
yeah,
I didn't. I thought it was an error because I didn't think it was Patreon like the first time I saw it, and then I forgot about it.
yeah, it was nice. I mean, there was a lot of there's a lot of questions, a lot of Q&A the other night when we all had that live. Again, I had to hop off because I was in the office. Didn't want to get locked in there or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good questions. I went back and watched it too. So because there's a lot of I know there was someone that asked like if we got paid for it and stuff like that, and no, like we don't get paid for any of that, man. It's all
Does Patreon take a cut though?
Yeah, dude. I don't even want to tell you the amount of money that they take.
All right, well, we'll talk offline.
Yeah, that's why we were talking.
That's why I thought it was a mistake.
No, that's why we were talking about doing something maybe next year, like this year, like just to get the ball rolling. We went through that, but the cut is just absolutely insane for that. So
yeah, no.
It's like not even right, but it is what it is. I mean, they got to make.
You know that thing we talked about? If it's not that, I'll go outside it.
Mm-hmm.
That's stupid.
Anyway, yeah,
all right,
absolutely. So, Katie, Ethan, you guys have something that you're going to be reviewing here soon?
I think Pursuit United Bourbon and the Oak Collection are dropping. sometime soon, and as well as the rye and the
Yeah.
oak collection of the rye.
Yeah.
Nice.
We got to do this guy too eventually.
It's the Yellowstone LE from this year.
Nice. Very nice. Yes, Joe, it is 8 to 12% of
I
the
think-
total, which is
I
insane.
think my surprise of the whole blind was the Mash and Journey double oak. Like, I didn't pick up their double oak because I have like 3 or 4 different double oaks.
It's really good.
It's so mild compared to every other one I've had.
Guys, anybody in the chat from Rochester wants to bring some Found North bottles into Ontario? I have some nice bottles for trade there.
Peter, I'm downstate, but we could talk because I have a crap load of bottles for Donald Rance, and he's supposed to figure out getting into the US. So we could talk through Yoda.
Awesome, man. Looks like I'll be good to go with Brian Treacy on March 20th live.
Awesome.
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yes. Can't wait. I didn't want to do it back to back right after Scott. Had him on the channel and they were talking. I want to give it, a little bit of time. So, because I know Brian travels quite a bit too. So,
When their new 8 years releasing this week.
I think it's already out. I know the pre-release was already done. Yeah, and then they have what is that? The wood stove.
The stout.
Yeah, the stout. Yep.
Have you tried it?
I did. I tried it at the Graves. It's really good. Eric, did you try it?
I tried it. It's like a
what stout?
packet of like Swiss Miss like hot
chocolate.
Like.
Yeah.
What stout did you
Nice.
guys have?
That's awesome.
It's called wood stove stout. It's wood stove.
Oh, the new one.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Eric,
like what,
you didn't go, did
92
you? 'Cause I
proof?
never heard from you on that Sunday.
I did not stop in at Sagamore
Okay.
because I was like tight for
Joe
time
said it's
getting
already
down
out.
there, and then I felt awesome leaving.
Brian, what are you drinking, bud?
I am drinking an Eagle Rare store pick that the Whiskey Fancies sent me for Christmas.
Oh shit! Nice.
Nice.
Look at Brian
nice.
pouring again.
Merry Christmas to you.
Little
Hey,
pours,
well,
right,
this
Brian?
weekend I'm going to drink a shit ton, so I figure I hadn't drunk in 6.5 weeks. I need to.
Damn.
I sipped the fucking 90 and I went, that's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at the same time, isn't that wonderful? It kind of like reboots you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I hadn't drank this yet before I wasn't able to, but yeah, this is great. It smells and tastes just like cherry cola. So.
Yeah.
Joe, I'll talk to you.
How you feeling though overall? Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel good. I get rescoped April 21st to see if the diet and medicine is fixing things.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But I lost 22 pounds, so.
Damn.
Awesome.
So
Do you think that's in part to just like? Do you think that's just in part to like the diet that you have, or like cutting out drinking? Like, is that is everything in general?
I have sleep apnea, and so when I have the apneas, the acid comes up, but I can't wear the machine because I have PTSD and I have nightmares pretty much every night. And so when I wake up with a nightmare, I usually hop out of bed and I'm running somewhere before I know, and the math and everything gets yanked off the nightstand, and makes a hell of a noise and wakes the house. So.
Gotcha. Eric, what are you sipping on right now, man?
Old Carter Batch 14 bourbon.
Look at this high roll.
What? Look at you.
Dude, I'm tasting it for the first time. Everybody at the Graves house already had some.
You didn't try it?
I didn't try it. I was
Wait,
like,
you got a bottle or you got a sample?
no, I got a bottle, and I had them crack it, and then everybody drank some, and then I was just like, I'll just drink it when I get home. So it was my first time drinking it.
I
Very
haven't
nice.
dropped here yet, so
Yeah. You like it?
Oh man,
Yeah.
it's phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah. Katie, Ethan, what do you got?
Ethan poured, the
Yeah, so
Yellowstone.
the
LE.
Yellowstone and the Pursuit United right now. I don't know what's next.
Maybe a hard.
You got the which one? Hold on. You got the rye or the bourbon?
That one's the bourbon. That's batch
Okay.
1 from last year.
Gotcha. Yep.
Well, I guess 2021 technically.
I have some of their really really old stuff like when they first started. I showed you guys that, right?
Yeah, you have the Pursuit series, like the old
Pursuit, the
bottles.
old bottles, yeah. That's all. I think that's all Dickel though.
Not all of it. Some of it's like there's Finger Lakes out of New York. They've got
Some
some
of
really
it's
good
Willet.
stuff. Yep.
It just depends on what episodes you have.
I got number 3.
Wait, what's Willet?
One of the Pursuit.
See, this
bottles,
is this is distilled in Tennessee. This is number 3.
Really?
Yeah.
One of those is like, I think, was it batch 1 that was the Willet? I forget. One of the very first batches was Willet.
Yeah, so the early Tennessee batches are definitely Dickel. They have some later Tennessee batches that are not. They're the Tennessee Distilling Company out of Columbia, which is actually the base of Pursuit United.
See, now this one is a 14-year. This is batch 7. This is a 14-year. Release date was 2019, but it's Tennessee as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are before we joined them. I think we have 25 and up of ones we could get.
Oh, I think we're missing some, but yeah, we have a number of them.
Joe says, Ben, you want to work 5 minutes from Sagamore.
We'll talk. I told him I'll hit him up. Plus I got all you wonderful folks just far enough south of me for not to get an invite. But
Dan calling Eric a high roller is laughable. Who opened the crap spot?
I thought he was going to take a shot at me for my $74 hotel room.
Oh,
did the sheets crunch?
Thankfully, they were still soft.
Yeah. Oh shoot! Somebody's in the background.
Which finger is he looking at?
Sorry, Joe. I don't know how long
when you flip them off.
How you doing, buddy?
Way. Oh yeah.
Brother, how are you?
Good, man. Thanks for hopping on. Like I said, I didn't see you. Like, so when there's 5 people on the screen for some reason, I can barely see like the bottom of someone. Or I can barely see the top of someone who's down there in the waiting in the chat room. So, how long were you waiting?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
All right, I'm sorry.
I was just hanging out, listening to you guys talk.
Big Vic says, "Just kidding, Eric. Love you, brother. That OC is so good. Yeah, man, it is." Sandeep Chi, what's going on, man? Good to see you.
What are you sipping on, Joe?
Sandeep, some Bakers. 107.
Christopher Davis said, "Joe Grays, why you got to bring that old crap up? He beat me by $40." That was fun, though. That was fun. Me and Chris were like neck and neck on the craps table, so he came in second. Joe, what are you drinking, man?
Some Bakers 107.
Oh shit! Okay, rubbing my loss in, Joe.
Well, I'm trying to see how you couldn't, flavor profile and all that.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Ben, what did you wind up pouring? Besides that Nashville, did you pour something else or no?
I poured. I'm drinking the rest of the samples, and then I also poured what the bottle I nailed on my stream on Saturday night. What was left of the sample, which was 46 cast strength.
Nice.
So I just got a shitload of whiskey here. So it's going to be an interesting Tuesday morning.
So has anyone
the 9:30 a.m. meeting?
Has any what time?
9:30 a.m.
Okay.
Later, but
has anyone on screen? Has anyone on screen or in the chat done a Maker's Mark pick? So I'm curious as to how they do it. I know they you have done one, Ben?
Yeah.
How what is it? How is that process? I've heard it's fantastic. Like the experience is just great.
Okay, so mine was a little different because Maker screwed up and we benefited from it. They never booked 2 groups at a time, and they screwed up and booked 2 groups at a time with us.
Oh shit!
So usually there's I forget the dude's name, but there's a dude who particularly first you get a tour of the property. You get the history and all, and it's a nice tour. The property's beautiful. It's not a boring, stupid tour,
Yeah.
And they really take you around, give you the history, give you the indoctrination on how they believe they do things right, and getting everything to be as even and bland, as as even tasting as it is, is the right way to do things. Then they take you down in their part of their ricking, especially for the. I don't know. Do you want spoilers? I mean, like, how deep do you want me to go into this?
No, I mean, I'm just curious how like the whole like blending.
Like, there's some cool shit. I don't know if I want to totally ruin.
No, I mean, don't go into that. Like the whole blending part of the pick, though. Like, how does that work? I know that.
Wait, hang on. I just dropped out for a second there. What? Repeat what you just asked.
The whole blending part, like for the pick, like what?
Okay, so they literally put out a piece of wood on a table that has 10 spots.
Yeah.
And you get like poker chips. And they measure out equal amounts of the 5 different staves or 6 different. Hang on. I mean, literally, I have my pick right here. This was my last pick.
Nice.
I just got it. I picked it in March.
Hold on. Let me zoom in on that real quick. Hold on. Solo layout. So 0 baked 3
0305
of the road. Okay. Nice. Ultimate finish.
That's the Undertaker doing the tombstone into the.
That's fantastic.
And you see right there, selected by Ben.
Yeah.
And
Joe Graves says, "Just lie to me, Ben."
So they what do you call it? They like give you like poker chips, and they pour out like a half ounce of like for each one. Depends on how many people are on your pick too.
It's gonna be
they mix it up
8,
and then they pour it for you.
Okay.
And then they say, "What do you want to change?" And you change the poker chips, and they blend it up again.
I mean, how many times can you do that though? I mean, there's so many variations that you can pick from. You know what I mean?
Well, they kind of steer you to at least getting an idea in the beginning.
Okay.
They steer you to like get like 2 solid beginning ideas, and then they kind of steer you along that path.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
But you can do a number of them.
Yeah. I was going to say, there's so many variations.
Normally a really cool place where you do the pick.
Yeah.
But because they screwed up, our pick was in Bill Samuels Jr.'s personal conference room.
Oh, shit.
With all the family memorabilia and crystal decanters and everything else.
Oh, I bet.
And, the bathroom he uses next door that I blew up.
That's what I think of you, Bill.
Yeah, that's why nobody will ever get to do that again. But anyway.
Oh, that's so good. It
was like all family memorabilia in there and shit. It was amazing.
That's really cool.
It was like 100-year-old table we were like picking on. Whereas,
so how long ago was that pick?
March.
So did they? Because didn't they come out and say that they took out the mocha the stave, right?
I don't know. I didn't hear that. They took. Well, yeah. So the only way, so that was a Mendian pick. If you look, that's a roasted French Mendian.
Oh, okay. All right. So they did. Okay, they took that out by then.
Now the only way you can still get a French oak if you.
Ben, your screen got real blurry for a minute.
No, I don't.
Okay, there you go.
My autofocus isn't as fast as other people.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry. What do you call it? The only way you can still get the mocha is if you ordered it in the past. In other words, if you picked it in the past and you just want to do the same pick again, you can reorder it.
Gotcha.
At least you could last year. Whether you can this year, who knows?
Yeah.
I'll let you know. I'm doing one in April, so I'll be able to let you know the updated experience.
Yeah.
I think around April 20th, I'm doing it.
Okay.
There.
That's when I think that's the week. Or no, it's the week before. It's either the week before or that week we actually do the hard truth pick. If I'm not mistaken, I know it's in April. So
let me know because we're maybe not going to be far away. At least we can get some pours, maybe or something.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we can figure something out.
Joe,
I need to know some dates, Joe. I want to have you on the channel. I want to send a blind out and have you go up against somebody. I mean, Brian, if you're down to do it, I can send you something too, man.
Oh, it'll be a while before I can do it.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Because I really shouldn't be drinking now.
Joe says, Dan, they also let you do a wax casting of your junk. It's a little hot.
Actually, well, they
Slam
do
dunk
get
it.
their own bottles. If you want. But the bigger thing they do is they give you a meal in their restaurant.
Really?
And it's actually, the food's really good. It's like really like gourmet. Like the chef comes out, tells you what they're preparing. It's like, they make the meal for you. It's really nice. It's not like a big menu or anything.
So that's part of the barrel pick experience as well. Really? Okay.
I don't want to send you home drunk.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't blame them though. I mean, shit.
One thing I'll say is makers. I don't agree. None of us agree with their philosophy on making everything taste the same and all. But other than that, like it's a class experience.
Well, I mean, I can tell you personally that like those picks. I mean, I've tried several, and they're just like so vastly different. So
but they're all better than Maker's cast strength.
Oh, without a doubt.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Because it needs finishing. It's not done.
Yeah. But Joe, definitely, man. I want to have you on the channel. I want to send you a blind. I know I know Vic. Maybe I'll put you up against Vic and somebody else, man. How's that sound? Yeah.
Well, I'll talk about that. Yeah.
He's scared of Vic.
Yeah, something like that.
If you're just looking to win, you can go up against me or Dan.
Jay says you're just watching the best. Joe Graves, Plaster Casters.
I'd like to go against you, Dan, on your channel. I'll go against you on your channel, but
we'd have to have somebody send us something. But yeah, that's fine, man. I'd love to do it.
Well, we could do it under my rules if you want to do it under your channel. We can send each other like a blind each.
Hell yeah, let's do it, man. All right,
that's the setup I had with, and then we could just do round 2 on my channel or something.
Okay, I'm down for that. Mr. Great Shot, how quick would a wax casting of Dan's junk sell out? Oh my God, Joe.
Ben,
I get casting. Oh my God. So embarrassing. Jesus Christ. Oh God. Oh God. I need to pour something now after that. Guys, how did you like that backbone? I know it was the last pour. The last pour that you guys tried, it was D. How did have you tried it by itself now or no?
I haven't. I was going to save it for. I have like a little bit left that I was going to save for another time when I'm a little bit fresher. But I was never going to figure out what it was. So like when we went to the bottle guest round, like I said, I didn't even taste it. Like I was like, I have no idea on this.
Yeah.
As soon as it hit my palate, I went. My immediate thought was banana leaf, and I went, "This is a rum."
Yeah. Yep.
And I went, "Wait, no, it's not a rum. It's not quite right for a rum." And we had the nose. I was like, "Okay, it's definitely not a rum, but I think this is a rum." So
you get that banana on the palate, yeah?
Yeah.
If you watch my review on it, I got the same thing. So it's interesting. Like I don't think they state how long each one is finished for, like how long the finishings are in each barrel. But one of the banana, what is that? Banana brandy. I think was one of the finishings on this one. So
that would make sense.
Yeah.
It was very smoky and salty to me, which made me think of a tequila.
Rob says, I'm done messing with my camera. I'm drinking whiskey. Fuck it. You can figure it out, man. You can hop back on. What's going on, Mark? Good to see you, bud. Cheers, man. Northwest Bourbon's in the house. If you guys haven't subscribed to there, make sure you do. Good man over there.
I can't believe what I did tonight. Like, damn.
Man, you crushed everybody tonight, man.
I think it's hysterical. I have like 600 and change subs, right? The two other channels I'm going against each have 100K or damn close to 100K.
Yeah. Yes, I mean, the whole sub thing is tricky.
I mean, one of them's definitely earned them. But.
I mean, you guys have. I mean, you put up some good numbers, man. I mean, I've been doing this since 2019. I mean, I have 2,500. That's a
honestly, I don't even know when I started. I have to look.
Yeah.
I don't even know. because I was such a shit show in the beginning. Like, it was literally like turn on the camera and go. It was nothing was working.
I can't even read his comment.
The Dastardly Dan. It's a limited edition wax casting.
Oh my god!
At Madame Tussauds or some other Madame. Yeah, inside some other Madame.
Oh, shit. Oh god damn!
I mean, they do. If you happen to search on one of those sites, they do often have anatomically correct to certain actors. You know.
That was a fancy cork pop, Joe. What was that?
Mhm.
It was a
Let me zoom in on this. Hold on.
I was just saying that looks
Ooh,
like
very nice.
Oh,
What's that?
which one?
Fitty.
Fitty?
Fitty. Nice.
The thing is dark.
Nice.
Yeah. It's one of my favorites.
Still enjoying the new setup?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Dude, that setup is fantastic, Joe. I love it, man.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it took a while to move everything up here to the north wing, but which is just upstairs. I just
It sounds so grand. The North Wing.
Oh god, goes by Little D for short. Oh shit! Only what I've been drinking, Ethan. All right, goes in like a turtle, like a turtle head. Oh shit! We got to get Richie Z on here, man. We got to figure this out. I think we all got to pitch in and we got to figure out something to get him on a live or get him to a meetup. That man is literally on every person's channel across Wisconsin, like from A to Z. Everybody, we got to figure something out.
Cheers, Northwest.
Yeah, man, it does. Yeah, that's great. It does. Yeah, it's a very, very nice setup you got back there, man.
Yeah, Rick Rose. He does all these signs. He's awesome, man.
I'll have to reach out to you because that's something. Once I get this room set up over there, that's something I plan on doing. So I'll reach out to you with see if I can get some information from you.
Dan, can I show
I'll definitely send that to you.
Arizona, and she bought me this, and I don't know if anybody's noticed it.
Hold on.
I got to show it off since it was a gift.
All right, hold on. Let me.
I don't know if it's readable on screen or not.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard to read.
Readable.
Something about bullshit area.
Yeah.
It says bourbon and bullshit.
Bullshit. Yeah. Yep. I can see it.
Oh, there it came in focus once you got out. Yeah.
Yeah, let me get it.
There it is.
Pick that up for me. That's handmade in Arizona.
I think his nipples made it go in view.
So I just got to show it off.
Your extra rare is a great pour. Interesting. Okay. They have a Crown Royal 18.
They have a Crown Royal 29.
I don't know, man. I got a Crown Royal in my blind once from ADHD whiskey and had no fucking clue as to what it was.
All I know is I'm screwed if you're still watching and saw me score 27 points. That means he just increased the difficulty. Oh, we got Pup. We got Puppy.
Yeah, the other one's on the couch.
Oh shit, that comment's funny. Donald Rance is in the house, man. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, Yoda?
Good to see you. Good to see you. Richie is the man. Yes, he is. Richie is a great guy. I've had many of conversation with Mr. Z. So,
Yoda, Peter was discussing interborder relations earlier in the state of New York to maybe Ontario.
Having interborder relations, you better wear protection.
Oh, Donald, definitely, he's a slut.
What is Peter White says? I'm getting
a little lit up here. I'm gonna go grab something to eat. I'll be right back.
Feeling it, Ben? Oh shit! This little screensaver thing is so funny. Man, I
That's
tell you,
what he looks like with his shirt off.
Yeah, I'm so far behind on reviews, man. Like I'm so far behind. Like, I can't even catch up at this point. I've been busy, and then I know March is going to be a busy time for me too. So I don't know how I'm going to be able to catch up. I'm trying to do reviews. I'm trying to do 2 to 3 at a time, but it's just like I can't catch up. I have so much to do right now. It's crazy. What is that, Ben? Pizza?
Little emergency pizza.
You get some good pizza on Long Island?
I mean, I guarantee it's better than freaking Maryland.
Yeah, probably. We got some decent food in Maryland, but not necessarily pizza.
You got $70 crab cakes.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Me and Eric learned that the hard
Katie,
way.
Ethan, when we went out, where the hell did we go? I don't even remember.
Nick's
Seafood. That's right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And like stayed like what, an hour after closing? I
Yeah,
think?
we got there like 20 minutes before close, and had to like talk the waitress into serving us because the kitchen was kind of closed.
Yes. Okay. I do.
And then we stayed there. We were there for I think an hour and a half after close, if not 2.
Yeah.
Because remember that group of ladies came up to us and were like asking what the Kentucky Tavern bottle was.
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not uncommon when you're hanging with Dan that a group of ladies will approach you, just so you guys know.
Especially of the older variety.
Oh shit! Joe says
that's some pineapple pizza.
You got pineapple pizza, Ben?
No, this is L&B style. It's Brooklyn style with the sauce on top of the
Yeah, gotcha. Joe Graves says that's the cheap crab cakes. Yeah. Yeah, there's some places that have Jake, what's going on, man? Good to see you, buddy. DC says pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Yes.
Only
Who
with
said yes? Joe, yeah. Eric?
Oh yeah, I'll eat a Hawaiian pizza, pineapple and ham. Yeah, for sure.
Brian left real quick. Katie, Ethan, pineapple on pizza?
Yeah.
Only with jalapenos.
Yes.
Oh, that
Yes.
sounds
Sweet
good.
and spicy. That sounds good.
God
it
damn,
is.
I'm hungry. I want some pizza now, man. I'm glad nobody knows this address. I don't want anybody fucking order a pizza from me. Nobody order pizza, please.
No one
Anybody?
knows your address,
You
Dan.
guys all saw that, right? When in Maryland you have to make your own crab cakes and steam your own crabs. Yeah.
What was your vote, Dan? On
I'll eat Hawaiian. I mean, I won't get pineapple straight up. Like it has to have something on it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll eat pepperoni and pineapple. I mean,
Yeah.
Yep. Because that is kind of like that sweet and spicy too. So,
Joe, you don't know the address. You don't know the address here. It's a different house. It's a different one.
I did show up at the other one and be like,
consider it like I consider it Hawaiian. It's a different substance.
Huh?
I consider Hawaiian pizza like it's like you got to be in the mood for Hawaiian. It's not pizza. It's like you're in the mood for that combination.
Yeah. I mean, I love pineapple in general.
In a pizza shaped object.
Yeah. So are you guys a fan of the Chicago deep dish or anything like that, or is it just like plain slices for you guys?
I'm fat. I'm into everything.
That's fair, man. I dig that answer.
Like one of the things that I found with like the Chicago deep dish, I don't know how different this is, but like I find it like there's too much sauce on the Chicago deep dish. I tried anyway. There's too much sauce for me. Like I can't enjoy it. It's like it's too much.
You got to get enough toppings to top up some of that sauce.
Yeah.
It's like 47 pounds for one slice.
No, man. It's it's crazy.
When you get to Chicago, you got to get like a garbage pizza. Chicago, you got to get it with all the shit in it.
Detroit style is the answer. Actually, I would say.
Okay.
It's like halfway between. It's not as
okay. New Haven style. All New Haven style is Brooklyn coal oven. People who moved to freaking New Haven. It's just coal oven pizza.
he says from Hawaii. That shit ain't Hawaiian.
But it's got pineapple. It has to be.
If I'm eating pizza, the only thing that I care about is a crispy crust.
That's fair.
Like no flop.
DC says best way to get rid of crab shape one side of your bush. You burn the other side when you crab shape over. You shave the other side.
I love DC.
Oh my god!
I non-platonically love DC. I'm just saying.
Oh, dude, he's great. He's so great. That's fucking hilarious. I know, Joe. That's what I'm saying. Shit. It says we don't eat that much here. Tim, you're in Chicago, right? Usually tavern style over deep dish. Okay.
Yeah.
So I do like grilled pineapple. Deep dish. Closer to calzone. Yeah. If I eat any pizza, be pizza. Yeah. Pizza Hut's okay. We have pizza rolls, Joe Graves. Guys, it's a bourbon channel. Did we lose that? We did for a minute, man. We did. I think we're all hungry. If pizza's on a bagel, you have pizza anytime. There you go. Oh shit.
Dan, since I didn't have your address to send a pizza your way, I just sent one over to Todd.
I can only imagine.
Hopefully he's still up.
I'm sure he is.
I haven't seen him in the chat for a while. I don't think he's up anymore.
Give it 15 minutes.
Yeah, so I know, like I said, like with the Barrels for Hope thing, man, we're trying to figure out too. Like we haven't really discussed year 2 options and stuff like that. So I know there was a lot of people that were asking like if we're going to do more picks and if we're going to change out the board members, if that's going to change every year. So there was a lot of good questions that were asked, but
why would you change board members?
It was just a question. Yeah, it was just a question. But like in our bylaws right now, that's not an option right now for board members to completely switch out and stuff like that. So, but that was one of the questions that was asked. So,
I feel like that would be weird. Like
somebody who wants to be a board member.
Right. Yeah. We went ahead and put this all together and got this great idea to start this. And here you go. I'm just going to hand it over to you now.
Yeah. There was a lot of good questions though. Like if you go in there, you can see, if you go back and watch the live stream, there was a lot of good questions that were asked. But we had spent a lot of time discussing that and trying to plan all these things out. And thankfully, again, Joe had he's been doing this before. He was he's the president of another charity, and so he was able to have a lot of those answers ready. And I know Lance was like the brains behind this. Like that was all. It was all his idea. I was honestly kind of like just like the tag along. It was really just like those 3 guys, and then partner up with Lance, but. Joe was very familiar with the whole, all the process, and stuff like that with all the stuff that's going on. So, it's a lot though, like he said, it's, we've already put out, a good chunk of money ourselves for a lot of this stuff, like the fees and the application fees and, stuff like that, like out of our own pocket. We haven't been reimbursed for any of that kind of stuff yet. So, and it's a lot of time too, because there's we don't get paid for any of this stuff. Like none of this charitable stuff we get paid for our positions. So, the only stuff that we get reimbursed for is going to be like operating expenses. Oh, he's back on. Here we go.
You got me all riled up with the Hawaiian pizza. Sorry. Oh, you can have whatever you want on your pizza, man. That's all good. Just not Hawaiian. It's not Hawaiian. That's all I gotta say. That's some Canadian shit right there. Is Hawaiian pizza.
What's
what
is a place
true
like
Hawaiian
5 minutes
pizza?
away? So
It's got to have raw fish on it, bro. It's Hawaiian.
Okay. All right.
I was gonna say we just
Poke
got a new
pizza
poke.
or octopus, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We just got a new poke spot like 5-10 minutes away over here. So
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Where you at?
New York.
New York, huh? Yeah, they can get fresh fish in New York. That works. When you have poke spots in like, Colorado, I'm a little suspicious.
Yeah.
Well, when it comes down to it, a lot of people don't know this. Well, I don't know if you want sushi facts on your channel, but
Oh yeah,
every-
most of it's frozen.
it has to be sold in a U.S. restaurant and FDA like licensed. It has to be frozen. It has to be, deep frozen for to kill stuff before they could serve it raw.
I hear you. And
Not
you go
everybody
Hawaii,
does it.
You go Hawaii and nobody pays any attention to that. I'll tell you that right now. But yeah, you're right. You're right. That's the rules.
What are you drinking on, man?
Who, me? I got the Weller Antique. Like I said,
shit, the one I shit the bed on.
the one you shoot the bed on. I get them all the time. If you want an extra one, let me know.
Can you really?
I get them for retail here. I get them I'm in Washington State, right? Up in Bellingham, Washington. So I get them up here.
Okay.
I got the hookup.
Retail.
Yeah, man.
I get them for retail.
Like a secondary price, or
What's that?
Retail plus 20%.
I said after tax, it's like a secondary price then.
Yeah, that's the problem. The taxes here suck.
Yeah. We lived outside of Redmond for 3 years, so we get the whole retail thing.
Right.
Joe Graves, can't turn down a crab cake when I have gone there. I don't think I've ever tried anything else on the menu. The Dusty Dan and the Dastardly Dan do it. Oh shit!
I'm about to turn this.
Sashimi typically has to be best chilled before serving those places. Yes, agree, Donald. Yeah, again, I with my wife, my wife's Korean, so we there's times we used to go get sashimi and stuff like that all the time at some restaurants around here, and then from her her parents, my in-laws. But yeah, I agree. It definitely has to be a little bit chilled before serving for sure. I think it makes it that much better.
Yeah, he's definitely right about the frozen thing. That is the truth, man. That's the way it is. But we cheat.
That's right.
Well, they have to at least cure it because fresh fish is actually not the best.
Yeah.
Even though I was raised on fresh fish.
So yeah, for those of you who I think I saw a comment in the chat. Samples are going to be going out tomorrow. I got all of them together. So all the samples that were won on the previous live stream will be going out tomorrow. They are all bagged up, all wrapped up, sealed, and all that kind of stuff. So they all go out tomorrow. So
that's the first sample I've ever won on the live stream ever. Anywhere.
That's so funny. You were like, I never win anything. Good night.
I just consider it a donation. It's like when I go on Jason's channel, it's like, hey, just buy yourself something nice. I say that to him all the time.
Yeah,
so
man,
what did you win?
Yeah.
What did you win, Rob?
He won.
I forgot.
Hold on. I got it somewhere. Hold on.
Some kind of cool dusty shit.
I know it was dusty. That's all I know it was. It was cool and dusty. That's all I know.
Yeah, it was something old. I think it was an old Fitz, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh yeah, that stuff. Just in a bar like 150, in a dusty bar like $150 porn. Not either one. Yeah.
So was it dusty or dastardly? Very different.
Yeah, it was That's so funny.
You know I'm right.
I know. Oh, it is absolutely, man. Yeah, I mean that's the thing too. Is like there's a lot of this stuff, and there's stuff I haven't even broken into and whatnot. But I mean, a lot of this stuff is if you go to a bar, if you're able to find it in a bar, the price is pretty crazy. I mean, you can go to Bardstown to find some of this stuff, and it's $30.
Yeah, I've got an idea for
$20 a pour. So
maybe on my side, I want you to participate in.
Yeah.
It's
again, I don't mind sharing, man. I just think it's all part of the experience, right? I mean, I know I've said that a lot, and that's what it's all about, is being able to, you know, experience it and enjoy it with friends. You know what I mean? That's what it is to me anyway. So that's why I do it. Because someone I did receive an email from someone, and I'm not going to mention any names, and they were like, "Why do you share your old whiskey with people? It's so expensive. Like, why do you do it?" And I was like, what I just said, I was like, I enjoy sharing it with people I can, you know, share the screen with, or, you know, whatever. Like
somebody who just doesn't get it.
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, surprisingly, I've seen them in chats before too. They don't really hang around anymore, but I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like that's the truth, right? Like that's what it is. I don't mind sharing it
because you're a fucking legend. That's why.
Nah.
Yeah. I mean, we had
all of us
Dusty on Saturday.
One or not, that's all right. You don't have to consider yourself one as long as we can consider you one.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Hard Truth caramel malt. Is that what's sitting on your table?
It is.
Oh,
Ooh.
Who
We went up
else?
there on Saturday.
Wasn't
talking
it
about that.
Whack too that said something about that?
He
I
just
like
posted
that.
a
I want
review
to
of
see
it.
that.
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah. All right, hold on. Let me. I'm gonna zoom in real quick, guys.
Is that a liqueur or is that actual whiskey?
It's
Oh,
a
no,
whiskey.
it's an actual whiskey.
It's like 117 proof.
Rye made with caramel malt.
No, yeah.
We have
Yeah.
the chocolate and the malted rye too.
So if you watch Whiskey Tornado stream, Brian is
I'm
the
looking
head
at you,
distiller
too.
there. He was talking about it. So this
Yeah.
one's 51 rye, 38 corn, and 11 caramel malt.
Damn.
So it's sweet because of the corn, and the caramel malt just gives it this creaminess that's crazy. And it's 2.5 to 3.5 year blended, and the legs on this shit is incredible.
Wow.
I'm looking at you, Ethan.
We lose Dan.
No, he'll be back.
We'll be back in a second.
He said, "Ethan, take over."
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, where's that available at? Do you know where the availability is on that?
Indiana.
It's not great. So we found it we saw it for the first time in not Chicago, but in Illinois, in Champaign, at Benny's. Benny's is the best place in the world. It's whiskey candy store. And then we headed back up to the distillery a week later, and that's where we got this bottle.
but that's
Supposedly it went out to everywhere they distribute. I don't know how far that is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
their chocolate
What was retail on it?
really good too.
Yeah.
The chocolate malt. They do a chocolate
Yep.
malt, a malted rye, caramel malt, and then just the normal sweet mash.
Yeah, the chocolate it's really good, but it's divisive. It's a
Really?
one pour a night when you're feeling it kind of thing. It's very, very chocolatey. And I've had some whiskeys that were chocolatey, like especially single malts. That
Yep.
chocolate malt takes it up a notch. And it kind of resets the bar for chocolate and whiskey. It's really good, but it's a one pour kind of thing.
Wow. What are they? What's retail on them?
So I don't know. I do know at Benny's we picked up the sweet mash for 70 and the specials for 80. I think they're a little bit higher at the distillery, but I think
But very $5-10 bucks.
Yeah.
maybe.
So I think
Yeah.
take Benny's, add 10%, and that's retail is what I assume.
Cool. Yeah, it's reasonable, man. That's reasonable for sure.
You know, there's a
85.
hard.
The Joe Wenninger says 85 and Indy, so that's probably retail.
You know, there's a hard truth Applewood.
I did
No.
not.
I'm just googling. I'm very confused.
Oh wait, is that so? You got to be careful though with hard truth.
Oh,
Look
it's Junober. Hard truth. Yeah, right.
I didn't get pizza.
So they have a round like a wine bottle, and that is their source stuff.
Right.
So that might be what you're seeing. If it's the old stuff, then it's a source stuff. If it's this bottle, first off, this bottle.
It doesn't look like either bottle. It's a different bottle. I think it's another distillery whose release is called the Hard Truth.
Oh, maybe. They also have a bottle called Sipes, Henry Sipes, that is by Hard Truth Distilling Company, but it's sourced bourbon.
But even their sourced rye was a different bottle. It was more like a wine-shaped bottle.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But the
Yeah.
the Sipes is different. The Sipes is more square.
It's more like a New Holland. It's the only other time
Yeah,
I've seen
kind
a
of like New
bottle.
Holland.
Hey, Ben, there's a message from Donald on here. It says, just so Ben can tell me where to go, I got some Saint Viator bagels.
Saint Viator. Fuck you,
Viator?
Donald. Fuck you,
What is that all about?
So the only place in the world that has better bagels than New York is Montreal.
Okay.
And he's in Toronto, but apparently he got some Montreal bagels delivered. Well, Donald, maybe I'll go crack a couple of those bottles I've had sitting here for you for a year or two. Anybody want one of Donald's bottles? Let's do a giveaway of one of Donald's bottles.
I mean, that has to be good. So sure.
Let's see what he says now.
I mean, do or do not. There is no try, right? So do.
I've got dusty scotch for him, mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Scotch from
Reasonable.
the 90s.
Do you have some scotch from the 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want some of it, Dan?
No. No. No, I'm good.
But I actually bet you would like Cap. Have you ever tried anything from Campbelltown, Springbank,
Nope.
Glen Scotia, anything?
Nope. Couldn't tell you what they are or where they're from.
Well, no. The reason I think you might be into it is they're kind of funky. They got
What
a
do you
little
mean?
funk to them.
Really?
Yeah.
So even the older scotch does?
Yeah, but not only that, but the profile, even their new stuff, is funky.
Interesting.
So
Yeah, it's
I
got a
don't know.
little
I think you might be. I got into it, but I like my whiskey funky. You know, Willet, Old Turkey.
Yeah, I mean, there's like don't get me wrong, like I'm not a hater on scotch at all, but there's just stuff that it just doesn't like. I remember I tried something peated right a while ago, and then I drank something after it, and like it just ruins everything you drink after.
No, see,
Like-
if you have a heavily peated Scotch
Yeah,
and then drink Antique 107 after it, Antique 107 tastes like cherry candy, like you never believe. It tastes like the most delicious piece of cherry candy you ever had. Have
Robot
like
Scott, here's
Lagavulin or Lafroig, and then have Antique 107.
yeah. I mean, Robot Scott, good to see you, man. He says, Dan, don't go to the dark
I'm
side.
fine.
Yeah, I mean, like again, I'm not a hater on scotch, right? I just can't I can't get into everything. Like I like Bunnahabhain.
Have you
I
had
like-
a cast strength yet?
Yeah. Yep. I see. I don't remember.
Brook
I've tried. What is it?
Lottie?
I had a Brook Lottie, but I think it wasn't an old one. And there is it a 12-year or something like that.
Probably a 10.
10, maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
Did it look like this one?
I can't remember. Man. It was a while ago. I did have a Lafroig one time, but that's peated, right?
Well,
Yeah.
that's
Or
Band-Aid
Charlotte is,
and
too.
iodine peated.
Yeah, like that for me was like chimney, just like I don't know.
Tip on that, man. If you ever get a chance to try an Ardbeg Udall, right? It's a
Ardbeg.
completely
Good stuff.
different heated experience
Yeah.
than like the Lafroig 10.
Yeah,
I'm
Brian,
not
that was the one I
a Scotch
tried.
guy, but I've been expanding, and the Springbank I think is a good transition for anybody who's into dusty or a little bit funky
Yeah.
bourbon, or you know.
It's not that I didn't like it, but it's just like if you have a pour of something that's not peated afterwards, it changes it completely. Like you can barely taste it. You know what I mean? For
No,
me,
I know.
anyway. For
Just
me.
a little secret. There's nothing that says Matt can't put in a peated Scotch.
Joe says, yeah, Dan drinks peated scotch and then Oldweller 107. He thinks it's Dickel.
You
All
did
right.
call it Dickel. Holy shit!
Yeah, man. It is what it is.
Wow. Hey, I will say I have never been as dead on as I was tonight.
Dude,
Unfortunately,
you
it was
that
tonight.
was impressive, man.
Unfortunately, it was
nailed
tonight,
it.
not when I'm in Mad Madness.
Nah, dude, honestly, look, man. Here's the bottom line, right? Unless you are so consistent and tasting blind, it's a fucking hit or miss, man. Like if there's a bottle that you absolutely love or you know the profile of and you try it, you might be able to get it. You might be able to narrow it down. But blinds they're a hit or miss, man. It's a hit or miss. You cannot perfect a blind. I know I talked with Eric about I know Cam we were talking about Cam doing a live, and I know a lot of people, like rave about him, like picking stuff, but he shit the bed too. Like we're human, man. Like it happens, right? Like we're not. I got 9 points tonight on this blind. 9, right?
That's right, Dan. Little secret.
It is what it is. Like
you still beat me last week. You still beat me last week.
Yeah, but but look what happened this week, right? That's what I'm saying. Like it's just you have to be so like just on. You have to do like nothing but blinds in order to be able to figure it out.
Yeah,
even if you do blinds yourself, you still know what you're putting in the mix. So getting blinds from someone else, it could be anything.
Yeah,
it can literally be anything.
Does. Cam loves doing
it's
blinds
hard
now, and that's like how he drinks whiskeys. He does blinds.
It's hard, man. It really is. It's tough.
I can tell you after I lose in Matt Madness, whether it's round 1 or round 2, which it'll be round 1.
I'm sure it will be for me too.
Whatever. But I'm saying I probably won't do another. I mean, I probably won't do another double blind till God knows when.
Yeah.
Unless somebody sends me one to do on the channel or whatever. Like.
Yeah, I mean blinds. Blinds are crazy, man. I mean, they really are. It's so hard. It's so difficult. Like it doesn't matter the type of palate that you have. I mean, it's just. It's something. It really too. A lot of it depends on how you have them lined up, right? Because you could have something, and then that next thing it could influence that next pour that you have, and
it's all about the order.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's a hit or miss, man. It's not it's.
I think a lot of it is just getting out of your
own head. on Jason's stream, the one guy was like, "How could you not guess it was seagrass?" Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like really? Like to call out a single
on the palate.
How could you not just fuck off? I mean,
right, exactly, right. Like, I mean, he still nailed 2 bottles. He called out 2 bottles. Like that's impressive, man.
Yeah.
Out of anything you could possibly call out, call out 2 bottles. Like that's impressive. It's hard to do. Blinds are really hard. I mean, Ethan, I thought you were like. On that dancing goat, I was like, "Holy shit, he knows what this goddamn thing is."
Oh no!
I didn't know if you had tried it or not. And I was like, "Holy shit!"
I appreciate his confidence, but no,
it's
it's sitting
I was
on
like, "Holy shit, dude!" You guessed 118. I was like, "Oh my god, dude, what the fuck?" Yeah,
that was just overall skill in recognizing the various qualities of a really exceptional whiskey that was finished in great casks and all these other things that are on the back of the label. Sure.
Yeah. I mean, Sandy says you guys are still able. You guys are still better than 99.8% of the people. Yeah, it's again, man. It's hard.
Let's remember, even though Eric Eric lost tonight, but he still beat me last week.
Yeah.
Look, I'm going to tell you something about tonight. You know what? I just watched this video on YouTube the other day about how to be a bourbon boss, and it said just make shit up. And I got 9 points. I don't know.
That's right, Eric. Nobody can say you're wrong.
You got me drooling over here.
I made shit up.
I'm working on ideas for a new version.
That's great.
Don't
some days you're in the zone. Some days you have a hard time telling the difference between bourbons and tequila, hit or miss. You know what's crazy is when you guys did your guesses for this backbone, it was rum.
We all picked a right finish.
It was tequila. Yeah, it was rum, tequila, and
please tell me there was a sherry in there.
Rum, tequila, and sherry.
Okay.
Right?
Hey, David.
It just shows you the differences in people's palates and what they pick out on these. I'm 90% sure there was a tequila finish. I know there was a rum finish on this, and then I don't think there was a sherry finish on it though. But
probably wasn't.
Yeah, but
when
I mean, it was
when he called out rum, I was like, oh. I can see that. Like,
but I'm pretty sure. I know it was vermouth. Vermouth. What else? Shit. It was a lot. It's like 8 finishes. Vermouth, rum, port, tawny. Is it tawny port, rum?
Tawny port.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a tequila finish in there.
Okay, so there's 8 finishes, and I couldn't pick any one of them. Got it.
Next time.
It's hard to do, though. You know what I mean? So I don't have the memory to be able to do well on blinds. It's hard, man.
It is.
Bourbon affects your memory, so tasting changes. Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, did somebody see 20 port?
What's that? Oh, nice.
It's sketch.
Robot Scott says,
Ethan might want to try it.
Which one is that?
Prescription bourbon's in the house, man. Cheers, buddy. Samples going out tomorrow, my friend.
Long row, 11-year, 20 port.
Tim Evans says, thoughts on Redwood Empire Lost Monarch cask strength? Drinking now and not my favorite. I haven't tried it, Tim, to be honest. I have not tried that.
But
I have.
Regular Lost Monarch, I think I have a bad bottle. I'm still waiting to try somebody else's Lost Monarch.
No, it's not good. I have that cask strength. It's not good.
No,
the Haystack Needle was awesome,
not
but the Lost Monarch cask is not good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Haystack Needle's fantastic.
Yeah. Is that the standard or is that the finished Haystack Needle?
15-year MGP. It's totally different.
Yeah.
Ethan, is that the standard Haystack or is that the finished one? The 14-year?
We have the
It's the
finished. It's either 12 or 14. I'm not sure, but it's
14 and finished, yeah.
Gotcha.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
So what I gather is that the Pipe Dream is kind of the consensus on the 3 of those bottles as being the best.
Or
one,
Emerald
but-
Giant.
cask strength. Yes.
Right, at cask strength, correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Little
I haven't
secret,
bought
if
any
you
of
buy
them
the
'cause my
Emerald
store has them for-
Giant and the Pipe Dream, you can make the Lost Monarch.
Well, you mix them up 50-50?
It's all, well, whatever ratio they use, if you can figure it out. I mean, you're going to be in the ballpark if you mix them 50-50.
Yeah. Huh. Interesting.
What do you guys think on the Doc Swinson stuff? Have you guys tried much of that?
Yeah.
I have 0 bottles of that.
I mean, it's MGP and or finished MGP.
It is, yeah, it's finished, and that's the only place where they do well, in my opinion, is in the finishing. I mean, it's MGP.
The one
they
I
do
have
do
that's really weird is if you get to try the Doc Swinson's peated rye.
Oh, I haven't tried that.
Is really weird. It's the notes I give on it is green bell peppers.
Wow.
It's earthy.
It's like an R. I don't love it. I got a pour of it. I'm happy I got a pour of it, not a bottle. But it's like a scotch almost that it makes you think. Like, what the hell is this? Like,
yeah, they're local to me. They're in Ferndale, Washington, which is like right up the street from me. But they have it's just a warehouse where they blend and ship, so there's no presence at all here. Nobody even knows who they are here. So it's kind of a marketing thing for sure. I'd rather go down to Woodinville.
Yeah. For the price, because like
I mean, I tried some Woodinville finishes, and I was shocked how much you get the finish on the nose, but the palate is hard to overpower. Just the oakiness.
It is.
Of Woodinville.
The one that kept up was the one that nobody got that was really rare, which was the Ardbeg finished that they did like 2 years ago.
Triple barrel.
The triple cask. Yeah.
The triple cask. That one was bomb, actually. But
I got a
says,
couple
drinking
of
a Lucky
samples
7
from
or 14,
Troy Man.
16, those are exactly the same. Interesting.
Well, I mean, they're both Barton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what the proof is on that too, because I would have to guess it was like 120 proofer.
Which one? The
The
proprietor?
Lucky 7, the pick that he's got, that he said the nose smells like a Calumet 16. I'd be willing to wager the proof was around 120, not one of the like 130s.
Gordo, we'll talk. Hit me up.
Drifting Drams says, happy to send some for tasting sake. What else we got? Peter B says, had a really good things about cask strength Ryan Bourbon, Lost Monarch, not so much. Yeah. Interesting. Few showed up here. I should have passed. Doc Swinson's Armagnac is good. Armagnac. I didn't know they had an Armagnac finish, Doc Swinson's.
They do. They do, yeah. It's good. It's standard Armagnac. I mean, it's got that sweet, kind of sharp sweetness to it.
Yeah.
Armagnac.
So Doc Swinson's is their own worst enemy. They have everything, so it's good and bad. So you have to be really careful about what you get from them. Some bottles are really good, some are not, and most are in between.
They also have a bunch of the 15-year tote whiskey, which is how they got a name for themselves. They were the first ones to market with the 15-year, not Jim Beam, tote whiskey.
Yeah.
Wait, they were the first ones, or was Calumet the first one to have that?
No, they were the first. As far as I know, I could be wrong. I'm wrong all the time.
I mean, I'm sure they all got it at the same time. It's who released it first, but it didn't really matter. It's what came out.
So you guys, let me be right one time tonight, and Dan, can you just highlight Joe's comment?
Hold on one second. 119.6.
Yeah, I said it. When he said the nose on it matched the Calumet 16, I said I'd have to wager it would be around 120 proof pick.
Yep. Man, I tell you that 15-year we tried the other night, Eric, that was damn good.
Yeah.
That was 15, right? Or was that a 14?
No, that was a 15-year.
Yeah.
Katie and Ethan, did you guys try that yet?
I don't think we have, because we left town like the day after we got them in. So that'll probably be this week.
Yep.
Nice.
You got a backlog of stuff to drink. It's a hard life.
Yeah. It's terrible.
Oh, the Pipe Dream cask bit ago. Regretting not
I'll be right back.
If you can still taste it. Over there.
One of these days. Yeah, I mean that's so. I got to ask everybody here on the screen, I guess in the chat too. Like, what is the distillery? I would say what is the distillery that you guys are most looking forward to trying this year? Like whatever it may be, Hard Truth or barrel craft spirits. Like what is your distillery that you're really looking forward to like trying this year's, like the rest of this year's releases from? I'm curious.
I can go first on that if anybody wants to formulate some answers. So a while back on this channel or somebody else's, it was around New Year's, and somebody was asking what are the top 3 like distilleries that you're looking at this year or whatever that like you're watching. And my answer hasn't changed since that. I went Sagamore, Heaven Hill, and Foregate. And so I think A123 out of ECBP is a hitter.
Yep.
And I'm looking forward to the rest of that. Of course, I'm looking forward to see what else Sagamore is going to do this year based off of their releases last year. And then some low-key chat about some crazy shit that Foregate has coming out. So nothing has changed for me about that.
Yeah. You think Sagamore is going to put out an Ambrana finish?
Man.
I hope not.
Yeah, I was going to say no. I'm going to say no. I don't think that they are.
Yeah.
Because Todd suggested it to BT, so.
I'm sure he did. Katie, Ethan, what about you guys? What are you looking forward to from what distillery?
I think Sagamore is like my top.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna steal Eric's idea and go top 3. So for me, it's Sagamore, Pursuit United, and Frey Ranch.
Okay.
Good one. Yeah.
Nice. Ryan, what do you got?
I'd have to go with Sagamore because I've never been a rye guy, but the Sagamore I've not had one that I have not liked.
Yeah, they don't put anything out that's not fantastic. So
yeah, I agree with that. Ben, what about you? A distillery or top 3 distilleries that you're looking forward to this year?
Well, I gotta go with this one just because I haven't tried it yet, and I just got a couple of them. But you're gonna notice a common theme in this real quick.
MGP,
9-year MGP.
Oh yeah, we saw some of those.
Saw some. What?
BT still in chat. He said nope.
Yeah.
Sagamore has, Sagamore's got a little of that GP in it, and everything I've been having, especially finish from them, has been absolutely killer. Plus some of the picks. have been killer. And well, after drinking this tonight, I need more than I already have.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
I can't wait for that Manhattan finish. The new Manhattan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Manhattan
Absolutely.
finished number 2.
Oh, yeah, that sounds pretty good.
The old was one of a kind.
What,
Like it is
this
so
one?
freaking unique.
What, this?
You have that, Ben?
Well, I have the old one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yep.
Ben, can you send me a sample of that?
Yeah.
I'll send you something back.
I know where I could still get
What was that?
And do you want a whole bottle?
Yeah.
I know where I can get it.
You know what's funny is there was one right down here in a store 10 minutes away from my house, and like I passed by it and I was like, oh, they have the Manhattan finish. I'll come back. I came back and it was gone.
No, I know where they're sitting.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
We'll
I
talk.
know.
got
I
you.
know that was one of
I got you,
Brian's
homie.
favorites.
I got you, homie. Well, no, this is a fresh bottle I just picked up. That's how I know they still have it.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. let me know.
Because the last one's gone already.
It's also Bardstown for sure. Yes. Yeah, I saw that there's going to be a single barrel of the was it the single barrel?
I got to crack the new Origin. I didn't crack it yet.
Yeah, crack it, man. Do it tonight. You won. Crack it.
I know. I just cracked this.
Crack another one.
Maybe if I finish this, I'm a little.
Crack everything you haven't cracked. Just crack it.
All right, you better call an ambulance quick.
You already got pizza. You got all you need.
You don't.
So
You
Brian
don't even
says
understand
bitter
how much
barrels
this-
will be 4+ years. Going to be super interesting. Nice. Okay.
I mean, I could crack that, or I could crack this.
Oh, the old Phil.
Yeah.
I
the
think
old-
you'll be surprised by that pour, Ben.
Well, I got a shitload of those, so I hope so.
Last night
Still
over at
doing
the
the distillery
Drams,
question, boss?
I brought a 1970s bonded Old Forester 100 proof bourbon that I cracked over there. So
I thought that was 50s when you
that was the 70s.
was it?
Yeah.
No, I'm looking for a 78 one of these days.
78 to what?
Well, Old Phil would be cool. But
Okay. Oh, is that birth year?
yeah, I'm old.
Gotcha. Eric Gunderson
I mean,
says Boulder Spirits.
That ain't old.
He's feeling left out, Dan. Let him get his distilleries in.
That ain't old.
Yeah, I got to ask Rob Zilla, what you got, buddy? What are your
For distillery?
Yeah.
Definitely Sagamore.
Yeah.
But the other one is what I just poured after the 107,
Character.
which is ASW.
Okay.
So ASW, I really like the high malt stuff. So what they're doing there is really good, and the other people are doing the same kinds of things, like Chattanooga and stuff. But I really think ASW is better. But I got to give a shout out to my boys down in Texas, Robert Licorice at Iron Root Republic.
Yeah,
because he hooks me up every time I go down there, and those guys are serious. I mean, it still tastes like Texas whiskey, but man, it's the best Texas whiskey I ever tasted. I'll tell you that right now.
Yep, Iron Root.
Hello, Austin.
Iron Root. Yeah. Joe, I got to ask you. I know you were away. Top distillery or top 3 distilleries you're looking forward to trying this year?
Wyoming.
Yes.
Heaven Hill, whatever they put out, I like grabbing. And well, I just on the Turk's recommendation, I just ordered the caramel malt, so hopefully that'll be good. So I'll be looking forward to that one.
Where did you where did you order that again?
Internet Wines.
Do they ship anywhere?
I don't know if anywhere, but they ship to California.
I know they don't ship to New York because they pissed me off. Because I ordered something, they're like, "Oh yeah, we can ship there."
That was the caramel malt you said?
Yeah, the caramel malt. They had the chocolate malt, but I guess they
sold out.
They sold out on that one. So I was going to buy them both right now, but I have the original sweet mashed hard truth, so and it's a pretty good rye. So that caramel malt sounds pretty good. So I'm gonna try it.
I mean, obviously, being here from Maryland. I mean, obviously, like I'm a fan of Sagamore. I'm always looking forward to seeing what they put out because, you guys can't see behind me. Well, can you?
I can see.
Can you guys see the Sagamore shelf?
Is it the top shelf? Yeah.
I have a couple more at home, but I'm always looking forward to seeing what they're putting out because I mean what they do is just unbelievable. So,
and it's always for a good price too. Like that makes it so much easier.
Absolutely,
you never have to worry about crazy.
Oh, that was the problem. They wanted 87. Yeah, no, they don't ship here because it says $87 to ship one bottle.
Whoa.
Whew.
Yeah, no, that's just their way of making it not work.
But I think Brian's a great leader for that team too. I mean, outside of that, great vision, right?
Yeah.
I obviously, like for me, Sagamore is something that I always look forward to.
Dan, real quick, Joe Wanninger tagged you. You probably want to read that.
I sent you Hard Truth samples. I can get better bottles for you if you want them. We have plenty here in Indy. All right, Joe, I'll reach out to you, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, man.
Joe,
I think it's funny, Dan.
Just kidding.
BT, what? I think he's talking about I hope he's talking about the shipping.
I'm pretty sure he was. Yeah.
Dan likes BT or Sagamore. F that. No.
I used to have a rye section in my cabinet, and now it's just basically a Sagamore section, and everything else is moved out.
Yep.
We've kind of got the same thing going on.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, I barely sip on that like port and sherry finish because I know they're gone, right? They're gone. So like I barely sip on those things.
I love that port.
Yeah.
They sit on the shelves here for the sherry. I can still get sherry
over there.
Yeah.
Really? Interesting. Okay.
They don't ship to Washington, bastards.
Shipping should be allowed to folks access without screening.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Agree.
We all agree.
Tim says, which distillery will be the most disappointing this year?
Ooh. Buffalo Trace. What?
Wilderness Trail.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm going to say Jim Beam.
Oh, see, I think y'all are forgetting the acquisition. Wilderness Trail.
Yeah.
The problem is Wilderness Trail has sleeper barrels.
Yeah.
You're talking about the regular
Do they, though?
Southern California.
Everything I've seen from them is 4 years and 8 months recently. Every single bottle. Everything.
Yeah. They don't have a lot of older stuff.
Well, they do, but they're holding it.
I'm gonna say. I mean, I'm just gonna say Beam. I'm gonna say Booker's is shit this year. I think it's too expensive. Well, I can't really. I mean, whatever.
It is too expensive, but are we talking about what year are we talking about? This year already, or are
this
we talking
year,
about last year?
This year.
I buy a Booker's and a little book every year, so I'm gonna still.
The thing to do on Wilderness
I'm good on those.
Is make sure it's not FemPro 1 as their yeast strain. Then you're getting some weird, wild, interesting shit. Like I just got this pick. We went there and turned down a pick, so they started sending us shit.
Is that the weeded?
No, this is a rye.
Okay.
It's a 5-year rye, but it's got this yeast strain that it's a different. Honestly, first time I tasted it, I thought it was Armagnac. I didn't even know it was whiskey.
For sure, Katie. I was at the distillery Saturday. They said it was supposed to be coming out in a few months.
The Still Austin cast strength rye.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
So, Tim, what's going to be the most disappointing for you? I'm curious for you guys on the screen. Eric, what do you think? Most disappointing this year?
That I can't buy at all.
I can't even think of anything that's like. If we're talking last year, I feel like I have some disappointing things, but
stay out.
Stay out of the wilderness.
Yeah.
And it's SSGGW. Stay
nice.
safe and drink good whiskey.
So Joseph said, cheers, Joseph. Thanks for hopping in here, man. It says, today just scored bottles of Old Card American, batch 9 and 10, rye batch 10, and bourbon batch 14. Oh, shit.
So he had a pretty damn good
Sorry about
day.
your wallet.
Yeah, you got a hell of a lineup, man. That's a stout lineup right there.
It's a nice
I
flight.
got American 9 and 10, but that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got American
Actually, it's
9
not true. I
and
got a
the
half a
14.
bottle of 14 so far.
Yeah.
All right, Dan and all. I gotta head out.
Brian, cheers, man. Thanks for hopping in here, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'll see you guys.
Dude,
Cheers,
anytime
Brian.
you want to hop on here and shoot the shit, man, you're more than welcome, buddy.
Cheers,
All right,
brother.
brother.
All right.
Cheers, Brian.
Cheers, man.
Did you grab your bottle of 14, Dan?
What's that?
Old Carter Batch 14 bourbon?
Yeah, I don't have it here though. I got it.
But you grabbed it.
Yeah.
I actually was really happy to see that.
Yeah. That's a fucking fantastic whiskey, man.
I haven't gotten to try it yet.
Yeah. I could probably get a sample your way.
Well, you're just gorgeous.
I'm hoping for a better Remus this year. Last year's, to be honest with you, I never even tried the 6, so I haven't tried or did I? Wait a minute.
The best Remus I had this year was not Gatsby, which is right there.
I don't remember.
It was
Matt
not
Porter's.
Repeal 6. It
The
was
batch 3?
No, it was Matt Porter's single barrel
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Hawaiian
Nice.
Punch. That bottle was insane.
Ethan, thanks for stopping in here, man. Cheers.
I would take
some store
Dan-
did a pick a Wilderness Trail 6-year rye. Heard it was really good.
I would take Matt's 6, whatever year pick it is, over the 15-year freaking Gatsby.
Yeah.
That's how good it is.
It's Matt. Come on. Of course it's that good.
Tim says probably turkey with how slow they are lately getting. Yeah. Okay. You know what, man? I can see that though. I mean, you think about it. They just put out obviously they have the Russell's 13. They have the 12-year that people are that they're going crazy about there.
But they're so slow on picks.
But they are, yeah. I agree. And you figure they would be more on top of that, though. You know what I mean? I
would hope.
You would think they would be. Drifting Drams, so Ethan's just one of Strauss, awesome. Their picks have been limited on age, though. Don't like best name ever. Can't wait till they put out Bardstown Origin Barrel Strength. Hell yeah. I can't wait for that. Some of those Remus picks are hitters. Dude, I got one from Kelsey Dine that was really good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have one of Kelsey's too.
Yeah. That's pretty good stuff. I was pretty surprised by that.
Wait, Kelsey picked one?
Yeah, he did with a local store, I think in Arkansas.
Tell me.
Water is wet. Ben and Matt, outstanding picks, mathematical.
Will you show a sample?
Oh, shit. That's funny.
I'm sorry, but they have to know
There
it's
you go.
Matt, because I've done a lot of picks, and some of the shit he gets is just fire.
Yeah. Well, Matt's got a great palate, man. Obviously.
Right, but still, they send you 3 or 4 samples. He's not even going to a lot of these places.
He also has a reputation, though.
Mhm.
I feel like his name is known.
Yeah, without a doubt. 100%.
He's the world's top whiskey taster.
Exactly,
OG
right?
original first.
Yep.
World's top whiskey taster.
He is known throughout the whiskey world.
Yeah.
So the one I'm really disappointed in, which I'm always disappointed in, you already mentioned, which is Makers. I really could care less. You can add whatever stage you want. I don't care.
No Makers?
Nah, I'm over it. I'm over it. The BO 107 TC R2D2, whatever. I don't care.
So the BRT's least favorite of all their
did it to me too.
their yearly so far. The
I
others
like
were all
I
better.
like the BRTO too, man. I like that one.
See, for me, bottom of the barrel. All the rest above them.
It's funny. I got a few of those and sent those out to friends that wanted them, and they're like, "You try this yet? It's great." And I'm like, No, like I didn't even get one for myself. I just sent them to you guys. Like I'm not really interested.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I mean, that was one of the reasons why I think we were kind of hesitant on a maker's pick is because there's so many maker's picks, right? Like, so that was one of the reasons why we were kind of hesitant on it.
One of the best parts of having a maker's pick is doing
the experience. Yeah. Yep.
The other thing I'll tell you is it's really weird when you're walking around makers. You'll just be like, "Where are all the dudes?"
Oh yeah.
If anybody's ever gone to makers, you'll notice there's an extreme shortage of dudes.
I hope MGP, Ross, and Squibb gets their branding together this year. Agree. Tim, I actually don't. They have. Yeah. Oh, what did Adam say? SE4 PR5 is still king. What is that?
That was I think the 2020 release.
Makers would finish series.
Yeah.
Okay.
21 was RC6.
19.
No,
19 was RC6.
21 was FE.
Yeah, see, I mean, with those, those samples were the only ones I tried from you guys.
I don't know where any RC6 is left, but I know where SE4 PR5 is still sitting.
I was going to say, you know where RC6 is.
The only maker samples that I was able to try this year was from Katie and Ethan, and that was the BRT 1 and 2. I don't see that around here, so it's I'd have to go on secondary to find it.
We saw the 01 and 02 in Kentucky, like an hour from us. If you're looking for one, Dan, just let us know. We can go up there and see if they still have them.
Oh my gosh! Nope.
Joe says all those makers bottles smell like spoiled Greek yogurt to me. It's a Dickel Flintstone vitamin smell. Can't get past it. AKA OWA 107 Flintstone vitamin smell. Old well. Oh, okay, interesting. Does anybody else get that on the Weller 107?
No.
No.
So here's what's weird.
You did. You said it was Dickel today, so there you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe I did because I said it was Dickel, right?
Yep.
Maybe I do. Maybe I do get that. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Was thinking about that after he said that. Tyler, cheers, man. Thanks for being here. I think I can get the RC6 here. We usually get those in Tennessee. Adam, man, if you want to join the chat, buddy, hop on in, bud. What did I do? Oh, I did. Oh, I had the 107, yeah. Disappointed about Maryland no longer getting 4 Roses store picks, just Maryland badges. Yeah.
They did that to Maryland now too, not just New York.
Yeah, it's bullshit, man.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm curious about that though. Like why? Like why would we not?
So
get it?
I could tell you what happened.
They're sourcing more now and can't do that.
I could tell you what happened in New York. New York has a bullshit rule in the books that nobody ever follows. That everybody has to be able to be offered a pick.
Yeah.
If they want it.
Yeah.
And of course, that couldn't happen with 4 Roses. But the reason really here is there was a couple of stores that were hoarding all the picks and had the relationship to hoard all the 4 Roses picks here. I don't know what happened in Maryland, but I could try and find out.
Yeah, because that's typically for
I think they're headed the way of Willett.
You think so?
Where it's gonna just be, rare, super rare.
The 18 year or whatever's
Well, it's just gonna be like super rare charity barrels and people they know and fuck Drew. What? Sorry. I only say that because I love Willett and I can't get it. I mean, I can thanks to some legends, but
I think so the only place I'm able to find outside of here for the 4 Roses picks that's close is Jersey. I know a place in Jersey where I can find some.
If you want a New York pick, I know where one's sitting. New York distributor pick.
Yeah, but like how pricey are they? How much?
$99.
Okay, that's not bad.
I just
That's not
picked
bad.
one up for Tony Two Doors the other day.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Eric Gunderson says KDS is my favorite. The SE4 PR5 was the only one I never got. Robot Scout says 4 Roasted Pig was my bucket list. Strange thing was 3 different batches hit Canton today in one store. Oh shit!
Is the link not pinned? Adam's asking for the streaming remote.
It should be.
Dan doesn't know how to pin.
What happened?
You don't know how to pin a link. You're 75.
God damn it, Ethan! I'm sorry. Stop
I got
yelling.
it.
I
got
thought it
you.
was already pinned. I didn't unpin it. Right?
You only pinned the Patreon.
He didn't pin anything.
Right?
Though. He couldn't pin the Patreon.
Oh, I'm still a rookie, man. I'm still a rookie. All right. I got to figure all this shit out.
So it seems like your Patreon is going well, though, Dan.
Is it?
It is.
I haven't looked at it yet.
You should look at it. It's
All right.
So modest.
I really haven't though. Like I've been
That old thing.
yeah. I got to make sure I stay on top of this though. So it's a lot.
Yeah, well, kiss your Dusty collection goodbye.
No, man. Holy shit. Okay.
There it is.
there it is.
Okay.
That's because you're a dude.
Here,
I haven't done it yet.
I'll
because
balance
I
you
just
out,
don't know
dude.
What's going on?
Damn.
I'll keep you humble and bounce you out. I didn't even know your Patreon was up yet. I thought you were still working on it. So there you go.
Yeah, I sent it. There he is.
Tonight.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Here's Adam.
What's up, buddy? How are you?
All right, just got off work.
Hell yeah, man. Thanks for stopping in, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
Anytime, my friend. Anytime. The pin fell out. Interesting. I didn't remove it. Somebody removed it. I don't know.
No, it was never pinned. He's
No,
being
it
sarcastic.
was. No, it was pinned.
It wasn't.
The StreamYard was.
I don't think it was.
I swear it was pinned. I thought I pinned it.
You did.
That I could figure out how to pin. I couldn't pin my Patreon. I couldn't pin that. I couldn't figure that out. Adam, what you drinking, bud?
Let's see.
Chattanooga?
Yep.
Is it? Okay.
That's
Cab.
the port.
Yeah, nice. Nice pour. Eric, what are you sipping on right now?
It's the board of the cab.
Now I just went from that old Kirk that you guys were enjoying on Saturday night, and gonna go to
I'll be right back.
a Blue Note.
Blue Note pick, man. I'll tell you, I wish there was more of those around because that's another one I don't see around here at all. I don't see any Blue Note picks at all.
We've got a store local that's getting their pick this week.
Nice.
What are they? What are they charging for it?
I think it's usually around 40, 50,
Oh, shit.
somewhere in there.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
If you can grab one, man, I'll cash app you, Venmo, whatever.
Okay.
If you can get an extra one, man, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
Did you just throw a cat?
Yeah. Don't worry, there's an ottoman over
I
there.
didn't know what that was. I didn't know what that was. I was like, what the hell is that?
Got a bunch of cats in here.
Very old Barton 100 is a great budget pour. Hell yeah, it is, man.
90's even better.
Yes, I agree. The 90 is definitely better than 100. Who pulled the pin? Jerry.
Get the hell out.
Kaboom. Blue Note is not distributed. Yeah, man.
That sucks.
Yeah.
You
I,
don't
mean,
get
I
wheel horse?
know a couple people that have several Blue Note picks and nothing here. We don't get anything here. Again, like for me, I am in the worst area for bourbon stuff. Like you go down to a store here, it's the most basic bullshit you'll ever see. Jim Beam, Jack, like nothing exotic, nothing. It is basic. So I literally have to travel in order to find anything around here. So
Dan, do y'all get wheel horse at least?
nope.
Wheel horse either. Damn. Okay.
Nope. No wheel horse, man.
That's a shame.
To be honest with you, the wheel horse that I got was sent to me from the fucking distillery.
Yeah.
So that's where I got it from.
I mean, same barrels as Blue Note. Great stuff.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, no, I don't. There's I don't ever see that around here ever. I've never seen it in any store. I'm lucky to see ECBP, larceny, unless I go up to like Allview or Dawson's or something like that, like around me. But other than that, that's it, man. It's slim pickings around me.
Ethan and Katie, did you?
What's that?
I was just asking Ethan and Katie if they had tried the Wheel Horse single barrel. That
sitting right over there.
Yeah, I was just curious. I've never had one, so I'm like, I don't know if this is like, is it good? Does it suck? You guys have like all the experience there. So I saw it and I was like, oh shit! And I bought it.
How many picks of that do you guys have?
So only one of Wheel Horse, but we've got 3 or 4 different blue notes in the cash strength variety, and then a couple of others in the age, like the 17 variety.
Gotcha.
Plus, just picked up Wheel Horse Toasted.
Yeah, the toasted 101.
What?
Yeah.
What?
It's delicious.
When did they release that?
It was a recent thing. It was $37 here local.
Oh my god!
I think 1,500 bottles.
Yeah,
something like that.
Is it still 101?
It's 101 proof. Yeah,
but it's toasted.
Toasted.
Yep. No shit.
3 years.
Yeah, for me. So we did a video, but for me, it competed with Elijah Craig Toasted.
When did you guys release that? I didn't see that video drop.
Last week or so.
Okay, I'll have to go back and watch that. I didn't see a drop.
It's in a regular schedule.
Yeah, we don't have a schedule. We're schedule. Ha.
That was a good video. It put Wheel Horse on my map. I hadn't tried it.
Yeah.
We have to get some of that toasted.
I mean, honestly, man, to be honest with you, like, I mean, I'm a fan of Wheel Horse 101. I know, like, when Jason tries it, I think with him, he had done a blind with that and Turkey 101. I swear it was flip flop, but I mean, for a standard 101, like a standard 101 release, I mean, I think it's pretty good, man. To be honest with you,
yeah,
I think it's a little more fruitier than the Turkey 101. You know, Turkey 101 comes off with more of those spices, but I think that 101 from them is pretty good, man. So,
I mean, it's Green River Juice 101 proof. How do you go wrong?
Yep. It says pin that Patreon. Oh God, I don't think you want me to do that, man. I don't even know how to do it.
Ethan might be able to help.
I can't pin anything.
Since I'm like streaming on my phone, I can't like pull it up at the same time. So I'm on my computer in the background. It's like I gotta have separate ways to do this.
I don't know why. Like, I try to pin it, and it doesn't work. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense.
I know a lot of people
should be the link. I can't pin it, but I can paste it.
All right, hold on.
There it is. That works.
So for everyone that's drank Wild Turkey 101, how many people have drank it out of a plastic bottle with a screw top?
Yeah, I got a plastic bottle right there.
That's all they had in Sierra Vista,
I
Arizona.
This shit cracks me up.
Was that an LL something?
It is.
Yeah. All right, let's see if this works. I don't know. No, it doesn't work. See?
The way you do it, Dan, is you use this thumb right here. You put it wherever you posted it in the chat, and you hold it down until a block comes up.
That's what I did. That's what I did. Though. Like it's not working though. Like
oh, gotcha.
Like typically I can post something and put block user or pin message or whatever, but it's not popping up for some reason. I don't know why. Like I'm literally highlighting Drifting Drams message and it's not doing anything. Like I can't pin it. What about now? Did it?
Yeah, that worked.
That worked?
Yeah.
That's really weird.
It's on the top bar though. Yeah, pinned up on top. That works. Yep.
Okay.
That's really
But I already did it, so there you go. I used the Drift and Drams link, so there you
go. Eric says, when I'm in Tennessee, the Blue Note picks pop up time to time. I got the Stuff and Whiskey Blue Note collab with Mash and Journey. Excellent. Yeah, I didn't get that one. I heard it's pretty good, though. Peanutty. Is that right?
Yeah, I got that one. It's good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. So we actually got one from our local here recently. The palate wasn't anything crazy, but the finish was incredible, which is a new thing for them. Normally, the finish is a little short, and the palate is really good. So I'm really interested to see what's happening with their juice, like if that's a normal thing or if it was just an outlier barrel.
One-off, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, because Eric's in Nashville. Somewhere close.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's somewhere close. I think he's north of Nashville.
How close are you guys to Dickel?
3-ish hours.
Okay, really? That far?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're like 2.5 from Lynchburg.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, no, we're like 3.5 from Lynchburg.
3.5?
We're 2 from Nashville, and Lynchburg's another hour and a half from there.
Fair enough.
Adam, I got to ask you, man, would you be down to do a blind?
Sure.
Okay. You just got to let me know, like, what nights you're available to do it.
With enough notice, I can be off just about any night.
Anytime. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I want to try to get more people on the channel, man, like to do some blinds. I know Vic. I want to have Vic on and Joe. Rob, I'd love to have you on as well. You know, Robzilla. Adam, I want to have you on as well. So I want to just try to send some blinds out, man. It's fun. You know, I mean, it's fun to go through these and see you know, your guesses and stuff like that, man. It's tough, you know.
Yeah. I can't wait to embarrass myself. It'll be fun.
Hey, man. Dude, look what happened to me tonight, man. I got fucking 9 points. Like, I shit the bed tonight, right? Like, it is what it is.
I mean, I won't
beat myself up over it. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. I've done very well on blinds, and I've shit the bed. Like, tonight, I shit the bed. It is what it is.
Whiskey. Have fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I think, you know, people take it too seriously, man. Like, it's not.
Yeah.
It is what it is, right? If your palate, your nose is not on, you can't figure something out. Like it's whatever, you know. I swear to God, I swear that Ethan knew what the dancing goat was. I mean, the year of the
really funny because I called it dancing goat.
Well, she called it after I called out notes.
No, I called it before you called out.
No, you
notes.
didn't.
I did.
called
You
out
guys are
notes.
helping each other?
Katie got it. Katie got it.
I called it before you called out notes. I had
I'm
it
just saying
written down.
I won. So if she had called it, she might have won. So
It wasn't a guess.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
He's 30 minutes
Yeah,
south.
man, I've never done that before. I mean, I've only ever done my own blind stuff, and then I did Blend-A-Geddon where I blended stuff and sent it in, and then I did barrel picks. So actually doing blinds, like trying to figure out what stuff is.
Yeah, and you know, I made mention of that before, right? Like when you pour yourself your own blind,
yeah,
whether
you know where you're at.
Exactly. Even if you mix it up, like you know what's in the mix.
Yeah.
Right. So you know, you're trying to identify something, a note, you know, what an aroma, whatever it may be, because you know what's in there. But like when it's completely blind, it's so hard to figure out, man. It really is.
You know, I've thought about taking my collection and pouring 2-ounce pours in samples of everything in my collection that's open.
Yep.
But I don't have 6 hours to try and sit and do all that crap.
You know what's funny is like that's something I actually do. So I mean, not everything I own, but there's times where I'll find something I really enjoy, and I'll pour a 2-ounce sample, however many ounces, right, depending on what I have, of that pour, and just kind of stash it away. And I know over the last couple of years, there's been samples I'll go back to, and I'm like, man, I haven't had this in years. go back and try it, and it's fantastic, right? It brings back that experience that you had when you first tried it.
Yeah. The other thing I do is I do a lot of sample swaps with guys. Yep. So like, especially on Jason's Patreon, I do sample swaps with those like Bose Wine guy and a couple of other people that I do sample swaps with. I'll get their samples in, and then I'll have them labeled, and then I'll put them aside and forget what they are, and then deliberately just do that so that later on I'm like, oh, there's a sample. Let me grab it, taste it, and then I'll like, oh, what is that? And then I'll look and find out what it was because I completely forgot what they sent me.
Yep. Yeah, man. I mean, it's again, going into this blind, right? Like, I mean, Eric could have sent me anything, fucking anything, right? Like the last live we did, he sent me an old line finished in, was it port, Eric, or cherry?
Yeah, port
like finish. I don't care how good you are, you could never guess that bottle. I'm sorry, you can't.
No,
you can't. It doesn't matter who you are. Like, you will not guess an old line finish in port barrels, right? So like, you just have to remember to it's all part of the experience, right? It's all practice. As Peter B said, it's good practice, right? Like, there's no way you're good enough to identify that is a port, that's an old line finished in port barrels. It's not going to happen, right? Something more modern, more standard. Yeah, right. It happens. Like, bottle guesses happen, right? But it's tough, man. And again, it's all a learning experience. As I said, like, consistency is key. But even being consistent with blinds is still almost impossible. I mean, I've been doing these now for weeks, and I thought tonight, I was like, yeah, you know what? I got the momentum. I'm doing well. I shit the bed, dude. I got 9 points. Like, it is what it is, and like, you can't beat yourself up over that shit, dude. It's whatever, right? Like, I don't care.
We were shocked.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. Like, I shit the bed, right? It happens. Like, I'm human. Like, I'm not a fucking machine, right? Like,
I told myself, Dan, that I wasn't going to let you trick me again.
Yeah, I did
so
there.
well.
We got the same amount of points, man. Right? We got the same amount of points.
And then he threw
Right,
the best on Big Back.
Katie, Ethan, and Ben just shit all over us, dude, tonight. But it's again, it's a learning experience, right? And it's something, again, that it shows, even with consistency, you can still fail, right? Even when you think you're at your best, right? You shit, right? Like, I just did one of these the other night, 2 of them, 6 samples back to back, two different blinds, and I did very well with it, right? I guess I was very, like, accurate with the proof, on the nose, but then tonight, I fucked up with it tonight. It's whatever. It says, Adam says, hey, Eric, you've been in the Nook party. What is that?
It's Grease from the podcast. It's a party at his house.
Oh, okay. What kind of party is that?
They just bring bottles, a big bottle share thing.
Okay. It says, put a sample on the OC 14. Oh, shit. Double blinds are awesome. You get to explore different pours without bias. Exactly. Yep. That's the thing about not pouring your own bottles, right? It's like, you don't have that bias. You're not looking for a Backbone Big Bash or a Peerless or an Angel's Envy or an Old Carter. Like, you're trying to identify a profile, whether that's a spicy profile, floral, a heavy, rich, dark caramel profile that's nutty or whatever. Like, that shit's hard to do, and a lot of it too depends on what you try after that previous pour, right? So if you try something that's like 150 proof, an Obtainian or something, and you go back down to 100 proof sample, it's going to mess you up, right? That's the way you got to look at it, though. We need to get you one of those. They're pretty fun. Sounds great. Thank you so much, Eric, man. Much appreciated, dude. Thank you. Thank you.
Killing it tonight with that, Dusty.
He's not a fucking machine. He's actually dealing with a different story. Yes, man. I'm not a machine, man. I'm not. I am very human. Have I been through some crazy shit? Absolutely, but I'm not a fucking machine, man.
I guess Ben just decided to leave us.
I guess, man. He's got his profile picture on Jerry Black says, have you seen the new movie coming out? Burt Kreischer's The Machine. It's going to be awesome. I have not. I have no idea what that is. Has anybody seen that? The previews for that?
Yeah, I've seen the previews.
Here, Mark Hamill's
just a
in it.
comedian showing how he started being a comedian. That's all.
A medium?
A comedian.
Oh, okay. I thought you said medium.
He's the guy that Van Wilder was based on.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh.
That's funny. Well, guys, it is 11:40. I'm going to go ahead and end this. I'm going to go ahead and end this live here, guys. If you want to hang out, that's fine after this. But I'm going to go ahead and end this live. 11:40. Robot Scott says, "I am the machine. I work with cats." Cheers, guys. Thank you for.
Someone set us up a bomb.
Huh?
No.
God damn, man, where were you, man? I was staring at your profile pic there for a minute.
That was my buddy who runs the group that I picked with that.
Oh, you're good, man. You're good. Yeah, guys. Again, I mean, thanks for hanging out, guys. Here on the screen, if you guys want to hang out afterwards, I'm down for whatever. Thank you all for hanging out tonight. Again, thank you guys for those of you who signed up for Patreon. Again, thank you guys for the support as always. Selling out on my first barrel pick, high ass yield barrel pick. We sold out of it just last week, so thank you for that. Much love, guys. Next Monday, I will not be live. I'm going on Drew from Whiskey Lore's podcast. I'm going on there to talk about some dusty whiskey. So I'll be doing a live with him on his podcast, and then the following Monday we'll have some pretty interesting stuff to go over. So cheers, guys. Until next time, as always, guys, stay dusty. Cheers, everyone. We'll see you next time.
Cheers, everybody.
Good night.